Alright, good afternoon. I am Cow Cow, and today we're playing ESO again. Alright, good afternoon. I am Cow Cow, and today we're playing ESO. Oh wow, that was weird. I had two things of my stream up, so my bad. Already off to a good start. Professional streamer here. Anyways. I know last time I played ESO, we completed the Necrom storyline, which is over here. Hey, Sava. But we completed that, and it looks like the next part of the story is in the Westworld, or pretty much the county of Skingrad, and which is in Oblivion. I remember Skingrad being one of my more favorite areas. I think it was my second favorite area in Oblivion. My favorite was, of course, Anvil right over here. And then Kvatch wasn't even in Oblivion because it was destroyed. But I'm really a big fan of these two areas in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. But now we get to see Skingrad in all its glory and ESO in the second era, so. But anyways, let us start the quest line, I believe. And I have, my quest log is empty.
Ah, Proxy, I bear grim news. The secret Hermaeus Mora guarded has escaped, and Athelia is forgotten no more. Strange disturbances and disorder now rack these lands. Westweald suffers. But by following these occurrences, we may just find her.
Alright, what sorts of disturbances and disorder?
A secretive and violent order called the Recollection scours ruins throughout the Weald. Strange Daedric creatures harry the region, and the wood elf King Nantharian reigns over a newly grown forest, a sure sign the threads of fate have frayed.
What was that about the threads of fate?
The lines of possibility that weave through reality and hold everything together. Athelia, the Daedric Prince of Paths, has been set free. Her presence threatens both our world and the realms beyond. Help me meet this threat, and you will be rewarded.
Alright, we'll help.
Let me mark your map. Frayed threads of fate point to Rustwall, the Ellenglin ruins, and Ostermere. And take this relic, the Echoneer. You might find it useful. Chosen of fate in...
Yeah, let's get started. Oh yeah, one cool thing about... I didn't know this. Probably the time to buy the house is gone and past, but apparently you can get Castle Skingrad as a player home, which is fucking cool. Be like the fucking Count of Skingrad yourself, which is neat. I wonder if it has all like the hidden areas like it did in Oblivion, because in Oblivion the Count of Skingrad was a vampire. It was a good vampire, but a vampire nonetheless. It's Houseldor. Yeah, I pretty much done everything in this zone already. I done all the side quests that I could find. I only have like 3 world bosses I need to kill. Got this one, the one over here at Fortune's Bluff, and there's one all the way to the north as well.
Yeah.
So, where are we going? This way. Yeah, hopefully I'm able to kill all the world bosses soon. Probably not gonna do it this stream. It's probably gonna be something I do off camera. Just because you need to have friends to do that. So what's over here? It's an enemy. It is. Yeah, man, this DPS set that I got, that I finally
Welcome,
built,
Proxy.
is so fucking
Let us
good.
speak before we go
Let me
inside.
get this rune stone real quick.
Good find, cohort.
This is Ellenglyn, an Ayleid ruin. I expected to find the recollection here, as they have been searching similar ruins throughout the area. They did not disappoint. I sense an aura of Daedric power as well. Perhaps that aura drew them here.
An aura?
Indeed. I sense an ancient Daedric shrine in these ruins, although I have no idea which prince it honors. If we find the shrine, we may uncover the recollection's purpose here. Do you still have the Econir, Proxy?
What does it do?
Hermaeus Mora forged the Econir to reveal memories related to Athelia. It was one of the relics instrumental in defeating the Forgotten Prince and eliminating any lingering memories. Hopefully the Econir can help us in our investigations.
Alright, how does it work?
The Econir causes memories pertaining to Athelia to become visible as nebulous manifestations. When you discover one, simply hold forth the Econir. The relic makes the memory unfold before your eyes. I foresee that you will need it, Proxy.
Okay.
Between the recollection and the dangers...
Alright, is there anything else we need to...
I am hardly an...
Okay, we can just go inside now. Get the fishing
Be
bait.
wary. If I sensed the presence of Daedric power, the recollection likely noticed it as well.
I remember there was one side quest, I believe it was the Outcast Inn, where we actually met Athelia, which I was kind of pissed off that that quest was a side quest, because I would have wanted to caught that in a
They have
stream
met
or
some of
recording,
Ellenglyn's dangers.
but wasn't able to, sadly. Because by the time I knew the Daedric Prince was in it, I was already doing the quest, so I just figured I'd finish it by myself.
Found it. Any more? I need some tea.
Alright, let me just jump down here. No, that can't be right. I mean, I can jump down here. It looks like there's an area to wander about here. Snicky snicky. Yeah, see, I don't remember Lamia's and these forever things being in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion in the Skingrad area for sure. I'm pretty sure they weren't in the game. Maybe they just, like, all the ones are extinct by the time Oblivion comes around. Or whatever.
Welkin stones. Ayleids were fascinated with the magic of light. But this is not what we seek. Let us press on.
Focus your intellect.
The current process shall revitalize you.
But really the only story stuff I have left after this zone is the Cracklorn stuff. But I don't really know if that'd be worth streaming.
Increase your mobility.
Because I'm under the impression that the Cracklorn stuff is meant to be done in a group. Or at least I know when it first came out, that was the intention. Back in the day. And to be honest, the Cracklorn story
There,
doesn't really
the maze is below. The
seem
way to
that interesting.
Ellenglyn's shrine lies through the heart of the maze.
Got a Breton motif. Guess I could give that to one of my characters or something.
Let the threads of fate restore your strength.
Get killed. I have my food buff on me. I don't. Let's fix that. This is a dead end. Ah, cool, we got another champion point. Which one do you think I should play first? Hotline Miami, GTA 4,
Galvanizing.
Hitman 2. Maybe try the Hitman series. I know Hotline Miami is a pretty good game as well. I haven't really seen much of Hotline Miami or people playing it. I remember I used to watch one YouTuber back when I was your age, and I think he was playing it back then. Although if there's two Hotline Miamis, it's probably the first one. No idea where I'm going.
Let's face renew your vigor.
Yeah, then why don't you play Hotline Miami?
That's done. What's next?
That sounds like a plan. Alright. I think I went the wrong way again. Why I hate mazes. Bad Wi-Fi did the thing.
Fate flow through you.
Alright, this is still the wrong way. Let me go through here.
The currents of fate shall revitalize you.
Oh, cool, a chest. Auto lockpick it. Do I know this staff already? I don't. Cool. I'm gonna add to my collections of gear sets.
The chamber to the north should be the heart of the maze, but it seems we must find another entrance.
Okay, I can't unlock it. I can't lockpick the gate. Sweet, new loot? Yeah. Hey, heretic. Alright, let's try going this way. You would think our character being a vampire, the toxic gas wouldn't really affect us.
Let the threads of fate restore your strength.
How are you doing today? I'm doing good. I'm doing better than yesterday. Yesterday I had to go to the hospital. But I'm feeling okay today. Alright. Okay, this
The
seems to be
heart
the
of the
way.
maze. A locked gate. We must find the key,
What
Proxy.
the heck is that? Oh, it's a Minotaur. I don't know what this Minotaur is thinking. I'm not Saint Alicia. I'm not about that life. Yeah, me too, Sava.
A fascinating encounter.
Alright, so what's here? It's an alien chest. A Lingling key? I don't know if I
The key
pronounced that
must
right.
unlock these gates. Let us continue, Proxy. I sense that what we seek lies somewhere to the south.
So, fun fact in Elder Scrolls lore, the first Empress, Saint Alessia, first Empress of the Imperial Empire, her husband was a Minotaur but with wings. And basically all her offspring are just the normal Minotaurs, which is kind of weird. So all these Minotaurs we're killing are the descendants of Saint Alessia, pretty much. We picked up Inferno staff for our companion. I'm kind of building him to be a wizard. Oh yeah, it is for you. Ooh, I got another quest from Azandar.
Cohort, I need to be transparent with you. Not literally, of course. All that line of inquiry led to was some traumatized street children in Sentinel. I can't stop thinking about my adversary.
Alright, we'll just...
In your own...
I'll do that later. We're here to do the Gulf Coast stuff. Go to Azadar's Sanctum. We can do that later. Who's this?
We found the shrine. But who is... Oh, that is Athelia. Perhaps you can talk to her, Proxy?
We meet again. Do you know this place, this shrine? Were you drawn to it just as I was?
This is a Lenglin. We believe it's the shrine is dedicated to a Daedric prince.
Indeed. It is my shrine. But the Ellenglin I knew was a proud citadel, not a crumbling ruin. Here the people worshipped me, and I forged a pact to protect them. To open the many paths before them. Wait. I sense... something. A part of Hermaeus Mora.
Are you sensing the Econir?
The Econir. Yes. That is what the Abyssal Cephaliarch called it. A clever little device he wrought to find and remove things that belonged to me. Thoughts, memories, truths he did not want anyone to know. Show me. I wish to see what it reveals.
Okay, I guess we'll send it, show it to our quote-unquote enemy.
Let us see what
You risk everything, Ethelia. You must forsake the many paths.
You seek to diminish my prince. Why should she agree to such a demand?
To preserve reality. Her willfulness threatens all of existence.
You let your fear control you and foresee an apocalypse that will never be. Depart, Mora!
Athelia disappeared as soon as the memory ended. Let us speak outside.
Okay. He just ran off. Alright, time to get out of this Ayleid ruin. I wonder if, is this Ayleid ruin, it would be... I wonder if it's in Oblivion. Because a lot of these, like, dungeons and... some of them are in the other games.
What we saw in the ruins, Proxy.
Like, for example, I know for a fact if I go to here, this dungeon right here, Heroic Cave, I know that's in Oblivion. So.
Now it becomes clear. The Recollection also seeks Athelia. They hope to find her visiting places she once knew, just as we did. And Athelia seems less confused than what you observed at the Outcast Inn. Her memories return, and she grows confident.
What did you make of the memory that Ekonir revealed to us?
I believe we witnessed the moment Emmaus Mora first confronted Athelia about the danger she posed to reality. And we saw that she refused to heed him. It is a hard thing for any creature to change its nature, especially for a Daedric prince.
Alright, well, what's our next step?
We examined the locations where the threads of fate were most frayed, and learned more about Athelia and the Recollection. Let us next rendezvous at Baragon's townhouse in Skingrad. I wish to consult with him about our discoveries.
Okay. I guess we're going back to Skingrad. Let's do that then. Is there a fishing spot here? Because I know I haven't done the fishing achievement yet. This is just water I can get for alchemy.
Someday you'll make something surprising with that.
I mean, I love games that have, or I like how alchemy works in the Elder Scrolls. Morrowind, it's alright. I feel it's a little bit more difficult to get into in Morrowind. But, it's a lot more overpowered in Morrowind, unless something patches it out. But, I really loved alchemy in Oblivion. I loved it in Skyrim as well. Really good money maker. Because I like how in Oblivion, once you get the skill to 100, you don't even need to like you just have one ingredient, and you can make a potion with one ingredient. So like, oh, you found a potato, you can turn the potato into a restore stamina potion. With just the potato somehow, without mixing it with anything, which is pretty good. Oh yeah, this is the, I think the entrance to the castle? No, it's not. Let's take me into the Skingrad proper. It does. The only problem with Skingrad, it's a little bit hard to navigate. Just the way the city is laid out, because you can't even get to the Castle Skingrad without going outside the city, technically.
The new forest worries me. Nothing natural ever grew that quickly.
It's those models. They're...
Welcome to my townhouse, friends. I can't wait to hear the results of... I can't believe we found a corrupted seed at Ostermere. That the Recollection somehow caused the new forest to overgrow Westweald. Or that my friend Sorelin was involved.
Oh, this is just about another side quest I did.
But I'd like to hear what else you discovered.
Tribune, Ilia, and I kept Recollection and Daedric forces from invading Skingrad at Rustwall Estate.
An invasion launched from Rustwall Estate would have taken Skingrad completely by surprise.
Our initial investigations are complete, Proxy. Let us speak. Encountering a material confirmation of... that is, I thought it would take longer for us to find and confront Athelia in person. We determined that my suspicions about the frayed fates proved correct. Each location had a connection to Athelia.
So what do those connections tell us?
That the Recollection and the Miramor Daedra seek to restore Athelia to power. They cause the New Forest and Wildburn devastation. And Athelia wanders west-weald, starting to remember. For helping me reach these conclusions, take this reward.
Alright, we got a skill point and Corsair boots.
Speak with Baragon. See if he has a thought about our next steps. Athelia's presence untethers all consequences. It makes it nearly impossible for me to perceive the threads of fate, let alone determine which threads to follow.
Alright, is that a problem? Most people can't see fate.
Most people do not bear the responsibility of preserving reality itself. If we guess wrong about what we must do, or simply fail to do it, disaster ensues. I do not like to leave such decisions to chance when the stakes are so high.
Alright, so what do we do then?
Trust in Baragon's knowledge of the Recollection. There is an anomaly I wish to look into while you and he pursue the cultists and ferret out their plans. Perhaps the Wildburn seed you found in Ostermere is the place to start.
Alright, goodbye.
I've been thinking about Ostermere and your investigations with Laramil and Tribune Alea. The Recollection was involved each time. We need to determine what they're planning next. Maybe the Wildburn seed we found in Ostermere can help us do that.
Alright, how can the Wildburn seed help us with the Recollection?
I'm not a green speaker or a spinner, but I know a corrupted seed when I see one. If we can trace it to its source, I think we can find the Recollection. Luckily, there are experts on this sort of thing close by, in the wood elf town of Vashabar.
Could Vashabar Wood Elves be involved with the Recollection?
Bosma, who honor the green, wouldn't have anything to do with a Wildburn seed. But I want to show the seed we recovered to a green speaker. If they can tell us more about it, it might lead us right to the Recollection.
Alright,
Help me, and I'll... Here. Just to be safe, you should carry...
Alright, well, let's go to this Wood Elf town.
The New Forest worries me. Nothing natural ever grew that quickly.
It's those wood elves. Valenwood is trying to annex territory that is rightfully ours.
So where's this town at? Oh, it's over there. There's a way shrine close by. Just put a marker there.
Yeah.
So who are we looking for in this town? Let's make sure we're tracking the right quest as well. This house over here.
What exactly are you implying, Calovian?
I'm not implying. I'm saying it outright. This land wasn't yours to grow a forest over.
That's enough, Tribune.
Fine. You and the mercenary handle it.
Apologies.
A Calovian
Green Speaker.
soldier can't just stroll into our town and throw around accusations. If not for Baragon, he may not be part of our settlement, but his good works are known to us. Well, what is it? What did you bring to show me?
When we found this seed in Ostenmere, Baragon thinks you might be able to tell us something about it.
Does he? Well, let me take a look. This appears to be a green spring seed, but it's unlike any that I've ever worked with before. It's infused with strange energy.
What's a green spring seed?
Greenspring seeds are what greensingers use to grow new sections of forest and shape them into enclosures and settlements. We use some to create Vashabar, but this one is corrupted. Still, something familiar. Wait. I've sensed this before.
You sensed something like this before? Where?
I was out exploring. Dawnwood may be a blessing, but I'm curious as to its origin. And the devastated area troubles me. I ran into wood elves with a covered cart. There was a whiff of strange magic about it. It must have been one of these seeds.
Where exactly did you see this covered cart?
Here, I'll mark your map. I met the wood elves with the covered cart in the hills east of Leftwheel. If you find more of these corrupted seeds, burn them. And don't worry, I'll destroy the one you gave me after I finish examining it.
Okay. Let's talk to Baragon.
Now that she mentioned it, I've heard of Greenspring seeds. If the Recollection was able to corrupt the sacred seeds of the green with Daedric magic, that's unthinkable. Before we go look for that cart, we should talk to King Nantharian first.
Why do we need to talk to him?
King Nantharian's an interesting person. Charismatic, a visionary. He saw an opportunity and rallied wood elves to follow him and start this settlement. As I understand it, he leans toward the Dawnway more than the Green. We need to warn him.
Warn him about what?
That his followers are in danger. While drawing wood elves away from the Green is next to impossible, Green speaker Sorrelin notwithstanding, the followers of the Dawnway are ripe to be recruited by the Recollection. The king needs to know.
Okay. Now, where's this king guy at? I don't know how I feel about this dude. He's going off into fucking Imperial lands. Just kind of stinking up the place with his wood elf shenanigans.
Halt! King Nantharian sees no one without good cause.
We have good cause. We've come to warn him of a danger to Vashabar.
Very well. But the legionary must remain here.
Fine. I'll wait here.
Thank you, Tribune. Come, friend.
Greetings, stranger. All are welcome in Vashabar. But tell me, who enters my humble abode with Baragon, the hero of Ninglinir Pass? And what was it about a danger to our unassuming town?
I'm Corey Umbraltide. Baragon thinks the Recollection may be recruiting its members from among your people.
The Recollection? Yes, we have heard of this new order, but it has nothing to do with Vashabar. Do you really expect to find such violent agitators in this peaceful hamlet?
Greenspeaker Sorlin is from Vashabar, right? She's a member of the Recollection.
Greenspeaker Sorlin helped us settle Dawnwood and build our town, but I haven't seen her in weeks. I assumed she had done her part and returned to Valenwood. Not everyone is prepared to break away from the familiar and start anew.
You also took a corrupted Wildburn seed from the Recollection. We gave it to Greenspeaker Darlith.
A Wildburn seed? I've never heard of such a thing. But then again, I'm not a Greenspeaker or a spinner. And what did Derelith make of this strange seed? I know she's been trying to determine how our Dawnwood came to be. Does she suspect a connection?
The Recollection said they created the forest. She said we might find more seeds east of Leftwheel.
That's not far from Hoperoot, our new settlement. Count Calantius has refused our offers of cooperation, so I cannot assist you directly. But if you learn anything more that you feel I should know, find me at Hoperoot.
Okay.
Hoperoot lies to the north of Vashabar, just before you enter the...
So we can
We'll meet you near
to our
Leftwheel,
homies
friend. If there's another
You were in there
seed
for a while? What did Nantharian have to say?
King Natharian said that Count Calatius has refused his offers to work together.
The Count doesn't know Nantharian. He and his wood elves showed up right after the new forest appeared without so much as a by your leave. Is it any wonder the Count doesn't trust him? Did Nantharian say anything about the Recollection?
I like her armor. Her armor kind of reminds me of the Legion armor in Oblivion as well. That's neat. He doesn't think any of his people are involved. He asked us to report to him if we learn any more.
Not involved. Of course he'd say that. As for reporting to Nantharian, that depends on what we find. I serve Count Calantius and the Legion, not some self-declared king. Let's meet at the spot the Green Speaker indicated, and go look for that seed.
Yeah, I'm with you, Tribune. Alright. So, where does it want me to go now? Assuming it's just up north, I guess. That a ways.
How do you drive this thing?
Let's ride in our little panda bear to where we need to go. Ugh. Just run past everything. I don't know, my thing's going off. I'll check it in a minute. I just want to be careful about taking insulin so I don't accidentally take too much while streaming.
Look out!
Let's get this wood.
Are you hurt?
Quality material
Olive.
makes for quality
Thanks,
goods.
Baragon. The Recollection ambushed us, like they knew we were coming.
I spotted the seed just up the hill. Friend, destroy the seed. We'll hold off the Recollection.
Alright, they're up on the hill. Okay. Oh, this guy has it. Or no, he's a player. This is the seed. Another player with the same quest I have.
One less threat to worry about.
They knew we were coming. Either the Green Speaker set us up, or there's a spy in Nantharian's court.
A spy? I assumed the Recollection would be guarding the Wildburn seed, but the Tribune is right. They were expecting us. If the Recollection does have a spy in Vashabar, then they're more dangerous than I thought.
Alright, you really think the Recollection has a spy in Vashabar?
How else did they know to set this ambush? Greenspeaker Derelith wouldn't have betrayed us, so it must be someone close to King Nantharian. Which means Nantharian's got a knife to his throat and he doesn't know it. We've got to tell him.
King Nantharian said he was going to Hope Root to oversee the establishment of the new settlement.
We'll need to be careful. If our suspicions are on the mark, someone won't want us to talk to the king. Hope Root lies near the ruins of Nunangalo, across the Wildburn. Let's meet outside the new settlement and see how things stand.
Alright, very well. I'll see you outside Hope Root. Okay, I just need to check something real quick.
We'll see you at Hope Root.
Okay. Where's Hope Root at? It's over here. You can go there. I want to loot these because, just in case we get a legendary crafting component.
A new opportunity for experiential research. Top notch.
Over here. There's Hope Root. Something isn't right. The sentries... Something funny is going on. Nantharian told us to come find him in Hope Root if we learned anything about the Wildburn seed, but the sentries at the gate refused to let us in. Tribune Alea and I had to back off before it came to blows.
So we have to fight our way in?
That would be hard. This place is more of a fortress than a settlement. Fortunately, Tribune Alea came up with a plan. Not a particularly sophisticated plan, but I think it will work.
Alright, what is it?
Well, Tribune Alea crept back to the gate. She's waiting for you there. She lures away the sentries, then we run up and enter when they chase her. Which sounds ridiculous when I say it out loud.
Alright, what do we do once we're inside?
Someone doesn't want us to get to the king, so make your way to the throne room and find Nantharian. I imagine it's in the upper levels of the tree fort. I've got a grapple bow. I'll stay up in the branches and scout for you. Got it?
Okay. All the way this way.
Hey, over here. Be ready. I'm going in.
Stay here, friend. Let her clear the gate.
I mean, I can just turn invisible.
Listen, you. I want answers from Nantharian, and I want them now.
She came back? Seize her!
Okay.
And that's the plan. Get to the gate.
Gotta love being a Nightblade, just being able to turn invisible at will. Okay, my blood sugar's going up. Let me take some insulin while we're in the loading screen.
The transformative power of the Wildburn seed is amazing.
Yeah, it seems like this is just a base for that wood elf order. Okay, that's interesting. What's over here?
I'm here, comrade. I lost the sentries, but there's a damn recollection army in here. Nantharian must be a prisoner in his own settlement. Keep your eyes open for any information about the recollection's plans.
A most gratifying resolution.
Oh, okay, we have to go even further now.
They want to fight. Time for tea, then.
Let's continue.
We're above the gate, but no sign of Baragon. What's he up to?
Oh, cool. Azador leveled up.
Newfound understanding, and with it, power.
I mean, I've been able to get Azador's approval up pretty quickly. I'm trying to think of what follower I want to level up after. I get all his quests
There's
done.
Baragon. I think he's found something.
Over here. This must be a recollection command post. No sign of the king, but the map and notes might be important. Take them, friend.
Okay.
Refreshing. Take it in. An opportunity for learning.
I'll try to decipher the map later. Keep going, friends. We can't let the recollection take the king hostage.
Does it want us to go this way now? Yeah, it does. Okay.
They probably already got him. I doubt Nantharian sentries could fight off a recollection army.
Gotta go up, up, and up.
This place just keeps going up. How big is this tree anyway?
I don't know.
It's not just
Probably
about
pretty
reclaiming
big.
what was lost. This is about us.
Alright, I hope we get to fight some kind of boss.
These ruins used to be on the hillside below. Hoperoot's branches raised them into the sky. That shawl. There's something strange about it.
What's here?
What force draws me to this place?
Let's follow Thelia.
Is that? Yes. I believe they call it a tavern. I see the many paths converging there.
Okay.
What in oblivion did we just see?
No idea.
That stone you carried triggered a vision. How did you do that? Who was the woman?
This is the Echoneer, a relic that reveals memories, and that was the Daedric Prince, Athelia.
Incredible. That was a Daedric prince? She didn't seem all that powerful or scary. In fact, she appeared to be disoriented. So why was that important? What exactly was that a memory of?
Athelia found her way to the Outcast Inn after she arrived in the Westworld. I met her there.
You met a Daedric prince? That must have been something. Not that I would know. Never had much use for Daedra of any sort. Let's keep going. Tell me if the Echoneer has more to show us.
Alright. Let's continue going this way.
Been promised. Maybe, but it's up to us to earn those promised rewards. We'll have to fight for them. Tactical approach.
Is there one I can loot here? No.
That looks like another
There's
wild
one of
bird
those
seed.
seeds. Search for
Get
King.
Here. The seed for Skingrad is ready, my king.
Bring it to my throne room. Vargas and I will perform the final ritual and send the seed on its way.
The Shardborn are fickle allies.
We serve the same prince. As long as I lead the recollection, the Shardborn will aid us.
Yes, my king.
Knew it.
Nantharian
Fucking
leads
king
the
is
recollection.
crooked.
And the prince they serve must be Athelia.
I heard everything. Get to the throne room. I'll circle around and hit them from the back.
Alright, how do I enter the throne room? I just have to go up here. It'd probably behoove me to at least get to be a stage 3 vampire. That way I get some more
Now
of
we know why
the
Nantharian
bonuses.
needed a living fortress. Let's find that throne room.
Well, I think it's too late to be able to get that right now.
I leave the staff of many paths in your care, Nantharian. Use it well. Ah, your tree has pests.
Greenspeaker Sorlin, deal with the intruders. They must not interfere with the ritual. Vargas, help me prepare the seed.
Paragon's friend! For his sake, I will dispatch you quickly.
Apocrypha take you!
I cannot allow you to interfere.
There's gonna be more than one. Yeah.
Wildburn seed.
Let's burn it.
The ritual is not complete.
Something's wrong. It's too soon. The Wildburn seed released its energy too early. Run!
What was that doing?
He must know a way out.
The Wildburn seed! It released its energy!
How do we get out? I mean, we can follow him, right?
This way.
Coming down around us!
Come on, let's go.
By the green, the Wildburn seed destroyed Hope-Root.
Hope-Root?
Oh, good riddance.
A pretty name for an ugly secret.
And a grim... That was close. But at least we destroyed the seed and this recollection fortress. But I hope things would turn out differently for Greenspeaker Sorrelin. I wish I knew what drove her into the arms of the recollection and their mad leaders.
King Netherian and Shard Marshal Vargas escaped.
We'll find them again. We dealt them a serious defeat here at Hope-Root. They'll need to regroup with recollection forces elsewhere. That will cost them time. That staff. Vargas called it the Staff of Many Paths. She entrusted it to Nantharian.
Alright, it looked like he was using it to conduct the ritual with the Wildburn seed.
Right. Well, back to my townhouse, friend. Give me the map we found. I want to examine it. And we should consult with Laramil, if she's back from her mysterious errand. It's clear Athelia's Daedra are helping the recollection. We need to know why.
Alright, I'll see you at Skingrad.
You two go ahead. I need to report to Count Calanthius.
Okay.
I'll catch up with you later.
Let's go this way, shrine to the north. It's the closest one.
Yeah.
We go here. Except I can't because I'm in combat. First. Where's the townhouse? Over here.
The new forest worries me. Nothing natural ever grew that quickly.
Wood elves.
I can't make sense of it. What do Athelia and her Shardborn seek to gain here? Why assist the recollection and allow them to use Wildburn seeds to transform Westweald? What are we missing, friend?
Alright, tracking down Athelia was what brought me here. Maybe the answer is connected to her in some way.
That might better be pondered by Laramil, but you're probably onto something. Both the Recollection and the Shardborn serve the Prince of Paths. Their goals must complement each other somehow. Which brings up another question. Where's Athelia?
I saw an Echoneer vision and Hope-Root, in memory of Athelia heading toward the Outcast Inn.
The Outcast Inn? Of course! Now that we know what happened there, and at Feldergard Keep, I have what I need to decipher this map. So, not only did we stop Nantharian from unleashing more Wildburn, we have a clue to his next move. And that's not all.
Okay, then what else is there?
We exposed Nantharian as leader of the Recollection. When Vashabar hears about this, they'll tear the crown from his head. He can lead the Recollection, but he can't hide anymore. And we save Skingrad from a Wildburn. Here, friend. You earned this.
Alright.
The map we found at Hope-Root contains a valuable clue. I just know it. Give me some time and I'll decipher the code and figure it out. One thing is already clear. King Nantharian and his allies aren't done with Westweald yet.
Alright, we destroyed their fortress and Wildburn Seed. What else could they be up to?
I won't know for sure until I finish deciphering Nantharian's notes. But Athelia is still at large. The Daedric incursions haven't stopped, and Recollection forces are thick as Horvors on Carrion around Ayleid ruins. They're looking for something.
Alright, what do you think they're looking for?
When I think of Ayleids, I think of magic. Welkin stones, portals, ancient relics. Things that would be dangerous in the wrong hands. But how it fits into Nantharian's plans, I don't know. Think you could help me piece it together, friend?
I remember Welkin stones being really useful in Oblivion. You just pop one and it restores all your magicka. Alright, I'll help you look for the Recollections plans. Where do we start?
I'm still deciphering the map from Hoperoot. I can't yet make sense of all the notes, but I figure that any location marked on the map must... You've been...
Alright. Go to... talk to Baragon.
I'm still deciphering the map. You've been busy, friend. Did you learn anything at Feldergard Keep and the Outcast Inn that might clear up the last nagging questions I've got about the Hoperoot map?
Alright.
Tell me what happened.
I met Athelia at the Outcast Inn. I helped her remember herself and acquired the Lamp of Clarity.
You helped Athelia remember herself? Isn't that what the Recollection is trying to do? I suppose you had a good reason, but still.
Several realities were entangled. Helping Athelia was the least dangerous thing to do.
Entangled realities? A strange tale, friend. That's a problem rather beyond my experience. I'm glad you were there to sort things out. And you recovered a lamp? Sounds like some sort of relic. It might be important.
I fought off the Shard Marshal Vargas at Feldergard Keep and acquired the blade Abolisher.
So, the planned attack on
What's next?
As I hoped, your account explains these last few marks on the Hoperoot map. Not only were the inn and the keep noted, there's another site the Recollection's interested in, an Ayleid ruin called Neriostare. We need to investigate that ruin next.
Alright, where are they at?
Neriostare lies in the western Colovian hills. It's rather dilapidated and haunted. I had a harrowing experience there back when I was actively adventuring. Laramil wants to speak with you. Talk to her, then meet me at Neriostare.
Okay. Talk to Laramil.
The permutations of fate created a high probability that you'd... I would like to talk about the relics I heard you describe to Baragon. The Lamp of Clarity and Abolisher are two of the relics once used to defeat and imprison Athelia.
Alright, you know something about the Lamp of Clarity and Abolisher?
As I said, they are two of the three relics Mora had created when Athelia became a threat. He enlisted other Daedric princes against her, and they made the relics. Abolisher was forged by Boethia to cut a path to Athelia no matter where she walked.
And the Lamp of Clarity?
The Lamp of Clarity, which she recovered from the Outcast Inn, was crafted by Azura. She wrought the lamp to illuminate the many paths, to make the unseen seen. Only one of the three relics remains to be found, the Skein of Secrets.
I'd imagine that was made by Mephala.
A relic woven by Mephala,
Yep,
Daedric
I am
Prince
correct.
of Secrets. It tracks Athelia and the unseen, but I do not know exactly how. It was locked in a vault long ago and forgotten. Given the Recollection's interest in Neriostare, I think it might be there.
Okay. Why is the Recollection seeking these relics now?
Torvasad used Abolisher to open the way to Athelia's prison. He knows the relics can be used to return her there, and will do anything to prevent that. These ancient tools may be the keys to saving Westweald, and perhaps all of reality.
Alright, you think we can use these relics against Athelia and her servants?
The blade, the lamp, and the skein countered Athelia's power in ancient times. I think they can do so again. You and Baragon are fated to seek the Skein of Secrets in Neriostare. I have my own tasks, and shall find you when it is time to finish this.
Alright, well, let's go then. take the north gate out. Just make sure I'm going the right way.
Keep your eyes open for a good tea shop. Always
This
happy
guy will
to
never
try
shut up without tea. So where do you want us to go? You want us to go all the way over here. Okay. And how much of this quest have we already done? Like, I feel like we've... Okay, we've done 2 out of 5. I mean, there's only 5 quests. That isn't really many. Damn. I feel like we're gonna get this done, like, right away.
Hello, friend. It looks like the Recollection is camped right on top of Neri Osterei. That's Neri Osterei over there, surrounded by a Recollection stockade. I guess it's nice to know I correctly interpreted the map we found in Hope Route. But it does pose a problem.
Okay, what's the problem?
Assaulting a Recollection camp isn't our objective. Laramil says we need to find the Skein of Secrets. That's likely somewhere in the vaults of Neri Osterei. I recall a set of stairs leading down in the middle of the ruins. We should start there. I've seen a few Recollection scouts come and go while I've been watching, but I haven't seen any of their leaders. Of course, I have no idea what's waiting for us in the underground portions of the ruins.
Alright, well, how do we get through the defenses?
If you want to hit them head on, I'll follow your lead and help as I can. But there might be an easier way to get where we need to go.
I'd rather just kill them.
And try to keep out of sight until we're ready to make a move.
Scout the defenses, or... I don't know.
That's the main gate. Lots of Recollection there. No way we're getting through them without a fight.
Well, can I just fight them? You're gonna force the scout? Surely I can just kill them. There's a thief's trove. I can fillet these things. Some fish. Alright. Looks like we can get through this way, right? Yeah. Oh, I'm in combat. Attacking me. Can I just skip that whole scout the defenses bit if I just go in here? It'd be cool if it does let me do that. Except it doesn't. That's lame. I should be able to skip it if I wanted to. I was under the impression that I could. Game lied to me.
Make better choices.
Where's Baragon at? Just kill these guys. Maybe he'll show up. Oh, there he is. busy being in combat. Are you gonna let me talk to you now? He's just running off. What's going on? What's all weird?
Looks like...
Okay. Trying to remember what the thing is. Yeah, it's over there.
Mora's twitching tentacles. I'm glad that's done.
Be careful. I remember encountering some deadly traps, and it looks like the Recollection's been busy down here too.
So now we gotta fucking navigate this ruin. A little bit difficult. I'm terrible at reading maps.
The Great Hall of Neriosterae. This is as far as I got on my previous visit.
Okay.
The door to the south leads to Neriosterae's vault, but it's sealed by this... Interesting. Let's talk... I've got no talent for spells, but I picked up a bit of arcane lore in my time. The ancient Aliens were fascinated with light. They devised ways to harness its magicka, or draw it from ethereal crystals, like this burnt-out stone.
What's the stone do?
Great Welkin stones like this one powered mighty enchantments. They could make buildings float in mid-air, maintain networks of magical portals, or seal impassable gates. I think this is exactly what we're looking for.
You think the Skyne of Secrets is beyond those doors?
Someone in the Recollection thinks so. Besides, you don't build a door like that, or a lock with a Welkin stone without a reason. Explorers have visited Neriosterae many times over the years, but no one's ever gotten past the dead crystal.
Alright, well how do we restore the Welkin stone?
Do you see the empty sockets? The mage I came here with years ago thought we needed lesser Welkins to restore the Great Welkin Stone, but we couldn't find any. Judging from these notes, the Recollection's experiencing the same problem.
Alright, could the relics help? The Lamp of Clarity reveals things and the Abolisher opens portals.
Good idea, friend. The lamp and Abolisher give us an advantage previous explorers didn't have. I suggest we start with the East Passage and look for a way up to the north. The Recollection Mage's notes suggest we might find something.
Alright. You said East Passage. This way, right?
Onward and upward.
It's not east, that's north. We need to go this way.
That strange glow. Is the lamp doing that? Amazing! That stone wasn't there until the light of the lamp revealed it. Great. Let's go back to the Great Welkin Stone and try it in one of the sockets.
Alright. Let's gotta head back now. I'm tired. So we just plug this in here.
Look! The stone you placed is feeding the Greater Welkind. Let's find the rest of the lesser stones.
Okay. And you can go back here. There's another... Use the abolisher to open a portal. Okay, so I'd imagine I would have had to done side quests at some point to where I've gotten these artifacts. I wish I knew that part of the story.
The gate's blocked by rubble. I think a polisher might help us here.
Where does this lead us? That just leads us to a different part of the rune. Okay.
The alien...
So I'm assuming what I need is up here.
Look, I think that's another hidden Welkin stone. There it is! Another Welkin stone! Go ahead, take it.
There we go, we got it.
Another stone. 2 more and we'll see what the Great Welkin Stone is protecting.
The other 2 are on the west side of the ruin.
The alien...
How invigorating!
Can we get through this gate? No. We gotta go this way. It says it's right over here. Or no, it's above us. How do we get above us?
The alien...
A most gratifying resolution.
Alright, there's the stairs. Item vendor later.
And tranquility.
That's the balcony beyond the gate mentioned in the recollection notes. Try a polisher here.
So, a portal. Muse.
I think there's another stone nearby. Try the lamp here. Look at that! Another stone! Take it, friend.
That's 2 out of 3.
That's 3 lesser stones. There should be 1 more to find.
Do we want to go back here and then... go through here, I think. No, I'm going the wrong way. Maybe I have to go this way and then turn down a different hallway that leads there because it's like on a different level. I have to say though, I like Ayleid ruins a lot, but I do prefer the Nordic ruins more aesthetically.
Hostilities ended. Now to relax.
Alright, here's the thing with the abolish. There's the thing we need.
I think the lamp found another stone. Give it a try. Amazing. The lamp pulled the stone into our reality somehow. How does...
Right.
That's the last of them. Let's return to the Great Welkin Stone and see if we can open the vault.
Okay, now we just gotta go back with the, where the apparatus thing is. It's this one. This one. And then one more.
That did it! The vault is unlocked. We better go in before the recollection notices.
Yeah, good idea.
Just think. No one set foot in here in ages. Except for any alien undead that might be around.
See where this leads us.
Collapsed stairs? The aliens left us one last obstacle. But I think... There, to the south. I think I see something.
Alright, what do you see?
So that's the skein of secrets? I wonder what it does. Go ahead and take it. We shouldn't linger here. Over there, friend. Isn't that an Echoneer manifestation?
Let's see what this reveals.
Why do you trouble my prince, Daedra? The many paths splinter. You manipulate fate in ways that were not meant to be.
What I do for the good of all. Why can you not see that, Mora?
I'm not alone in my concerns, Athelia. Constrain yourself, or we will constrain you.
And you will fail. Now be gone.
Memory of Athelia arguing with Hermaeus Mora. Have you ever seen such a thing? Friend, we should talk.
Alright.
An ancient quarrel between Daedric princes is beyond me, friend. But it's clear Mora attempted to reason with Athelia. She willfully ignored his warning, and was too strong for him to overpower without help.
Hermaeus Mora had allies as Boethiah and Mephala. Together they defeated Athelia.
A good point. And now we have the 3 relics they used to defeat the Prince of Paths. The question is, where and how to use them. We know what Abolisher and the Lamp of Clarity do, but we have no idea how to use the skein.
Alright, what do you suggest?
I'll take the Skein of Secrets home and study it. Laramil thinks it's important, and King Nantharion didn't want us to get it. Whatever he's planning, I bet the skein can help us stop him. I'll meet you back in...
I'll see you at Skingrad. I'll just teleport there. We'll teleport there for free because we have the inn room. Every time I burp, it just really hurts my throat. Okay. Townhouse.
Did you hear? The King of Vashabal. He's the leader of the Recollection.
I knew those Vash...
Alright, where you at?
Over here, friend. We should talk. It's strange. When I first retreated from Neri Osterei, I wondered for years what was hidden in that vault. Never guessed it was the relic of a Daedric prince. Now that you're here, let's take stock of our recent discoveries.
Alright, where do you think we stand?
The 2 of us recovered the Skein of Secrets. You and Tribune Alea saved Feldegard Keep and found Abolisher. And you discovered the Lamp of Clarity at the Outcast Inn. You learned something about Athelia, too. We finally have an advantage.
An advantage?
Laramil believes these relics are the key to defeating Athelia and her Recollection and Daedric allies. We still need to figure out when and how to use them, but thanks to you, we have what we need to save Westweald. Take this, friend.
Alright, I got a skill point and some gloves.
After my initial examination of the Skein of Secrets, I still don't know what to make of it. It's a map, but the image is constantly changing. I think it reacts to whatever the viewer is looking for. I wasn't having much luck. Then I had an idea.
Lay it on me.
I thought about finding Nantharion, but nothing happened. Then I remembered that these relics were made to find and defeat Athelia. So I thought about her, and these Daedric runes appeared. I think they translate as the Staff of Many Paths.
Alright, the Staff of Many Paths. Isn't it Shard Marshal Vargas? Give that to Nantharion at Hoperoot.
Precisely. Nantharion used the staff to prepare the Wildburn Seed ritual before you stopped it. I think the skein is showing me places where Nantharion is using the staff to plant more seeds. A lot more. So, friend, want to help me stop Nantharion?
Sure.
If I'm right,
Alright, let's go stop him then.
See what I mean? I think King Nantharion could be at one of those marked locations.
Let me, hold on a minute. How do I... There you go. Just wanted to get rid of the map. That way I could see my screen better. Leave town.
Did you hear? The King of Vashabal. He's the leader of the Recollection.
So, where exactly does it want me to go on the map? I'm tracking the wrong quest again. This doesn't want. Oh, I have to talk to Baragon again? I thought I already did what I needed to do. Okay, I guess we'll go back into town then. Talk to him. I'm supposed to, like, kiss him before I leave or something? What the hell?
See how the map shifted?
Alright.
Well,
I just want to go and fight the dude.
When we find Antharian, we better be ready for a fight. I'll muster the Legion.
Let's leave town again. For a second time. So, where do you want us to go, game? One there. Where's the other one at? Oh, it's over there. We'll go to one of them first, I guess. Spread out.
Perhaps we can complete a writ or two on our downtime. Hmm?
I think we'll head to the one that is over here first. And I just have to investigate these areas. I don't know if it's going to force me to explore them. There's like a dungeon I need to go through. But I guess we'll see.
Careful, stranger. This camp is lost and my companions are dead. Wildburn will cover any trace of their existence.
Alright, what happened here?
The recollection happened. I was out.
Alright.
None.
Okay, I gotta explore the ruins. Alright. I mean, these ruins aren't really that big. Let's go this way. Gold off, nice. Alright, let's use the Echo Near here.
When the seed sprouts, this ancient shrine will awaken. Its power will help fill the well of Miskarkan.
We will guard the seed with our lives, my king.
Okay. Assuming there's some other memories we can look at.
And that's done. What's next?
Alright, so there's two of them in this room, I think. Alright. This Day of Remembering. That's just another player. What's over here? I can't tell what the objective is over. Oh, it's the seed. Okay, let's burn it. Is there a faster way out of the ruin? And there's somewhere to go this way. Alright, we just gotta investigate on our area. I see someone's doing a world boss. Want to see if I can join up on it. Yeah. So hopefully I can hurry my ass over there. Ow. Before they kill it. I know this is a world boss I haven't. Hopefully I'm able to catch up before they kill it. Really nice of them to wait for me. Okay. I remember trying to do this boss before and I got my ass kicked. That was the one that was trying to help me, I think. Or no, this is the one I didn't get help with. There's no one doing it. Okay, I got credit for defeating them, so nice. At least I can get the quest done. I don't think I'm gonna be able to loot them though. Where's the other mushroom at? Okay, talk to the lieutenant. Shit, I didn't get credit for killing the boss though. Eh, fuck these guys, man. It was really cool that you couldn't fucking wait like 10 minutes. Or not 10 minutes, like not even a minute I would have gotten there. Oh well. At least I got the quest complete. It might have been someone that wasn't in the group though. Oh well. At least I can get another like skin grad cash or whatever from completing the quest. That kind of pisses me off though, because I don't really care too much about the quest. I just wanted to get credit for killing the boss and get it cleared off my map, but oh well. I got another thing to go here though. Okay. I'm gonna do that later.
Portal?
We wanna go here. These notes, I guess.
Now,
bunch of angry wood elves. Right here. And then enter the old well. That where like their secret lair is the bottom of the well. Explore the cave. Next on our to-do list.
This place should serve. Tell Nantharian to bring a seed here. And suggest he guard this seed better than the last few.
Alright, so Daedra. And then this is the seed, and we will burn it. And hopefully there's a way out of the well. Oh, okay, there's a ladder. Good. Alright, so we just have to return to the townhouse now. We'll just fast travel again. Let's turn in the one quest we just completed. The one for the world boss, I guess. Just a little bit miffed that they fucking did it without me.
Oh good, you have my... You're dedicated.
Gave us a little bit of XP, and I got a box I can open. Something I already know. Already know that one. Oh, you got a recipe. Formula, Dawnwood Fence, short. Okay. And make new furniture items.
If we must.
Did you hear? The king of Vastrobar. He's the leader of the Recollection.
I knew.
Alright, where's this wood elf dude at?
You're back. Tell me what you found. I had a feeling you'd return soon. The skein of secrets changed while I was studying it. The sites I sent you to investigate faded away. I presume you accomplished something at both locations? Tell me, what did you find?
King the Therian planted wildburn seeds at Terrathil Farm and Hastral Hollow.
I had hoped that we put an end to the wildburn threat when we interrupted Nantharian's ritual at Hope Root. What did you do about the seeds?
I destroyed the seeds, but the Recollection wiped out the farm and a wood elf camp at the Hollow.
The Recollection grows more violent and reckless. Until Nantharian is defeated, no one is safe. Did you learn anything about where Nantharian was heading next?
The letter I found suggested the next wildburn will awaken wellsprings of power, whatever that means.
Wellsprings of power? Huh. I've got no idea. All right. If you destroyed the seeds the Recollection planted, they'll need to replace them. That means we still have a chance to find Nantharian. Let's take another look at the skein.
All right.
That's Fort Dirich, an old watchtower to the northwest of Skingrad. I'll meet you there, friend.
Alright, you're not gonna force me to talk to you again, are you? No? Okay. Let's head out then.
Drive this thing.
Oh yeah, I don't think I have the music turned on in the game. Let's actually turn that on. Music. Turn that on. Don't know why I had it off. It was probably because I was trying to listen to someone talk to me while I was in Discord playing the game or whatever. It wants me to go here. Okay. Go to the north of Skingrad. Alright. I'm assuming it's this place is where we gotta be at. Gotta find a way inside.
I told you the fort's seen better days. Let's look around a little.
I think I see something here.
That poor beast has been corrupted by Wildburn. But what's it doing here?
Alright.
Look, there's a passage behind that rubble.
Yep, let's go inside. I wonder if this fort is in
Someone's
Oblivion.
been down here.
I don't remember
Let's
this dungeon.
see if we can find a Wildburn seed. Over there, a Wildburn. That's one seed. It looks like there's another one deeper
Let's
in.
observe the memory.
The Wildburn is but a tool, my prince. A way to awaken the alien magic sleeping beneath this land.
Yes. The Well of Miskaken. I remember it now.
Miskaken was the ancient realm of my ancestors, my prince. But the well lies hidden.
I can open the way for you. The wellspring of power awaits in a starry vault deep beneath the city. Come, I will show you.
Miskaken? Another
destroy
seed.
this seed.
Destroy it, friend. Well, that takes care of 2 more seeds. Let's talk outside.
Bada boom, bada bing. We destroyed all the seeds. Gained some more intel.
Any adventurer who delves into Ayleid ruins knows the name Miskaken. It was a great Ayleid city, but it's been lost for ages. If Nantharion is truly descended from its ancient rulers, that would explain the Recollection's fascination with Ayleids.
Alright, maybe lost, but Athelia seemed to know where to find it.
I'm not sure that helps us. There are Ayleid ruins scattered all over Westweald. Any one of them could be Miskaken, and it's not like I can look it up in any books. And that memory confirms it. We were wrong about the Wildburn seeds.
Alright, what do you mean?
We thought Nantharion unleashed the Wildburn to expand Dawnwood. It does that, of course, but the memory suggested another purpose. They want to wake up Ayleid magic and restore that ancient realm. And apparently restore Athelia in the process.
Oh, so they want to turn Cyrodiil back into a fucking jungle. What do you know? Alright, maybe we can use this kind of secrets to track them to whatever the place is called.
Of course. If Athelia uses her powers to reveal Miskaken to Nantharion, the location should appear on the skein. Open it up and see if the map has changed.
Alright. That's where it wants me to go now.
I don't believe it. According to the skein, Nantharion's back in Vashabar. I noticed the Ayleid ruins around Vashabar, but I never imagined it was built above ancient Miskaken. Clearly, Nantharion planned to harness the Well of Miskaken from the beginning, but he needed Athelia's help to reach it.
Okay.
Laramil could explain it better, but I'll try. As I understand it, Ayleid wells are supposed to collect magicka. They harness starlight, the pure power of Aetherius. Miskaken was the capital city of a powerful kingdom. Its well must be huge.
Alright, what King Netherion and Athelia do with... Well, yeah, what could King Netherion and Athelia do with that much magicka?
I don't know. Refound the Ayleid Empire? Restore Athelia to her ancient might? They could do anything they can imagine. The fate of Westweald might depend on us stopping them from using the well. We need to get to Vashabar, friend.
Alright, I'll meet you there.
The city's...
Where's Vashabar again? Let's just go to the Way Shrine and we can figure out where we need to go from there. Where exactly is Veshabar? What's that? That's a Stumer. Oh, it's right over here. Okay. Okay. mean, none of these wood elves are hostile.
Over here, the skein was right. Ethelia used her power here. There was no doorway into these ruins before this one suddenly appeared. According to this legionary, Tribune Alea witnessed the whole thing and went charging in after them.
Tribune Alea followed Ethelia and King Netherian into these ruins?
Sounds like something she'd do. We'd better head in and find her before she tries to take on who knows how many Shardborn and Recollection warriors. But if this is Miss Karkand, that won't be all we'll have to deal with.
Alright.
Take Abolisher. An alien ruin of a city as powerful as Miss Karkand will have dangerous...
Alright, well, I'm gonna go inside the ruin then. Dead legionaries. Alright, how far are we in these? I can't tell from here. Okay. I'm assuming we're on the third or the fourth quest out of the 5.
Said. We're definitely in the right place. This place is recollection of fallen legionaries. I hope Tribune Alea is all right.
What are we looking for here? It just says to explore.
Comrade, you need to find a way to close that portal.
Abolish it. Tribune Alea is trapped by that portal. Careful.
Do we just have to kill the enemies as they come out? Oh, there we go. I actually have to use the sword.
More energy and try again.
I'm feeling hostility.
Maybe we have to be like closer to the thing.
Use the bullet on the portal. You did it. The portal's closed.
There we go.
Now we know how to use Abolisher to close Miramore portals.
Safe? We were pinned between a Daedra-spewing portal and a blocked passage. Glad you found us, comrade. I was meeting with Greenspeaker Derelith when Nantharian walked into the village like he still owned the place. Marched straight to these ruins. He had a strange cloaked woman with him. I think that was Ethelia.
You charged down here by yourself? What were you thinking?
I was thinking I was performing my duty as an Imperial Tribune. And I wasn't alone. I had legionaries with me. We fought our way through an army of recollection until we reached this dead end and got trapped by that portal. How did you find me?
The skein of secrets, King Netherian and Ethelia are looking for the well of Miskaran.
That doesn't sound good. Shard Marshal Vargas is here too. I was hot on their heels, but they stepped through a portal at this blocked passage. I couldn't follow. We've got to find another way to reach the deeper halls.
Alright, I've got Abolisher. Maybe I can open a portal.
Abolisher? We saw Vargas use it to open portals.
These legionaries need help. Go on ahead. I'll do what I can for them.
We made another portal.
Alright, this is the Tribune gonna follow us now.
More Shardborn and Recollection ahead. Waiting around. What are they guarding?
I gotta head this way. Slowed down by something. I don't like that.
Another portal. Slay those Daedra
and
right. Charge Abolisher.
We need to charge Abolisher again. Use the thing right next to the thing.
Abolisher is charged. Strike the portal.
Maybe it's just more if you do it twice.
Now, strike the portal to Abolisher. Good work, comrade.
I'm glad that's
Hang on to that
There we
blade
go.
in case we run into another portal. hell down here.
Alright, am I just supposed to come over here? Yeah, we are.
Forever.
Okay.
We need to keep searching.
Any lore books? Yeah, some books I haven't read.
Plenty.
Trying to get out of here.
Look,
Oh, here's a memory.
Didn't we see something like that in Woodward? Use the Ep-1.
Guard the door. They must not reach the well.
The memory of a great battle? Who are Athelia's forces fighting? Up there! It's Shard Marshal Vargas.
Warriors of Miracle, stand fast against Mora's minions. If this memory interests you so much, allow me to send you there. Comrade? Comrade, where are you?
Alright, what's going on? I accidentally jumped down here when I didn't want to. Can I get back up this way? It's not letting me. Maybe once these guys are dead, I'll have an easier time getting up there. Did I just screw this up? Do I gotta go through the whole dungeon again? That's gonna piss me off if that's the case. Fuck me! Ah! Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm just freaking out for no reason. There's a bigger one this time. Okay, there's something we can use over here. Good.
There you are! You just vanished. That memory showed Shardborn fighting other Daedra. Athelia was defending something in this place.
Alright, well, let's keep going. Alright. How much more is there of this dungeon is there?
Another memory? We might learn something. Go ahead. I'll watch for Vargas.
Why continue this futile struggle, Ethan? Everything before me says you cannot win.
But you do not see everything, Mora. In the many paths, all things are possible. I will write my own fate.
Go, my prince. You must escape. Ethelia, wait.
Is this where Athelia lost her ancient battle?
I guess so.
Her minions remain to guard the passage behind her.
Alright, what's this thing? A fractured remnant. Let's kill it.
Hello? Anyone? Tribune Isaiah, where are you?
There we go. He's somewhere beyond that gate. Use Abolisher.
Alright, where are we now? We're somewhere.
Destroyed your seeds. But do not fear. Your very presence has awakened the wild. Your power is
A greater victory awaits.
I'm getting it. Down there. Ethelia and her servants. They reached the well.
Let's do the AoE again.
Down there. Ethelia and her servants. He's charging ahead without us.
Friends, the gate closed behind me. Hurry, use Abolisher.
I
Nantharian
am,
is
don't worry.
just ahead.
Baragon, wait for us! Damn it!
Nantharian, stop! A wild burn unleashed with the power from that well will destroy Westfield!
I have suffered your interference more.
You'll pay for this,
I will empower the star and restore the memory of my prince. Now be still!
Let's fucking ice this guy. Oh no, he's done the stupid thing that all these bosses do. And have invincibility a little bit. Cheat codes, they're using the console commands. Oh no, there's another portal opening up. I gotta close this one now. Yep. So far, this guy is pretty easy. Doesn't really do anything too crazy. I still fight. More guys to kill so I can destroy it. Alright, now I can kill this guy.
I am the heir of the aliens and the beloved of Ethelia. I will not be my friend.
Let's stab him a bunch of times. There you go, he's dead.
The staff of many classes never left mortal hands. Witness its true power! Ethelia, Unweaver, Mistress of the Many Paths, let your glory be restored! Remember your true self and free us from the chains of fate!
I am whole. Come, Vargas. It is time to go home. With the loom, I will restore all that was lost.
Okay, this can't be good.
I'm alright, Tribune. You stopped Nantharian from unleashing that final wild burn on the wheel. Thank you, my friend.
Alright, well, let's get out of here. Now we gotta go back to your little townhouse.
I may never get used to fighting. Nantharian is dead. I haven't.
Alright.
We stopped Nantharian and prevented a massive wild burn that would have destroyed the rest of Westfield. But Ethelia and Shard Marshal Vargas got away. Let's go back to my town.
Okay.
Vashabar deserves apparently.
Was that the end of the quest line? I thought we were gonna figure out more about, Philia, or whatever.
Yeah!
Maybe they're gonna add like another DLC or whatever in the future. If so, I'm curious where it will be. Potentially. Alright. I think someone just got murdered.
Did you hear? The King of Vashabar. He's the leader of the Recollection.
Alright, talk to Laramil the Wise.
I hope to find you here. I have been scouring the plains for hints of Torvasad's doings. I sensed ripples of probability flowing across the Daedric realms. Imagine my surprise when I traced them to their origin. Ancient Miskarkan. What happened there?
I defeated King Netherian, but Athelia regained her power and departed the Shard Marshal Vargas.
Without Nantharian, and with Torvasad off doing who knows what, the Recollection will be scattered and leaderless. Our battle merely shifts to a new arena now, with even greater stakes. Already the threads of fate fray at an alarming rate.
If Athelia went back to her own realm, why is fate fraying?
I do not think reality is endangered by Athelia's travels, but by her choices. Whatever she decides to do, reality must accommodate her. It will shatter in the attempt. The threat of her next decision causes fate now fray.
So what do we do?
The one who knows has not made that clear to me. Yet as long as reality persists, we still have a chance to prevent Athelia from undoing everything. Conclude your business with Baragon, Proxy. Our work is not yet...
Alright.
I'm glad you're... A few recollection may linger, but their threat fades. Without Nantharian or the Staff of Many Paths, there will be no more Wildburns. The mad dream of a new Ayleid kingdom replacing Westweald is dead. And that wasn't our only victory, friend.
Alright, what other victories are you talking about?
By saving Skingrad and Vashabar from Nantharian's designs, you taught both sides to stand against a common enemy. Whatever comes next, all the people of Westweald will face it together. I thank you for that. It's not
right.
I sent word to... Take a look. I imagine...
Well, there's still another quest to do. Who has it? Use the Skein of Secrets.
Wendy?
Talk to Laramil the Wise.
Does that mean anything to you, Laramil?
There are many hidden paths between the planes. I suspect the Skein of Secrets has showed us one. Prepare yourselves.
How exactly do we prepare ourselves for oblivion?
Fascinating. Wendir is another Ayleid ruin, but the Skein of Secrets offers no explanation beyond a mark on a map. A subtle tool indeed, worthy of the Lady of Whispers. I am curious, Proxy. What exactly did you see when you looked at the Skein?
The Skein of Secrets revealed a location in Westweald north of Skingrad.
Yes, it showed me the same. A place where Athelia used her power. I doubt she is still unknown. The Skein presents us with a strange puzzle that we must solve. When you saw Athelia with Vargas in Miskarkand, what exactly did she say?
She said it was time to go home and something about a loom and restoring what was lost.
A loom? As in a weaving apparatus? Intriguing. As for Athelia's home, her realm in Oblivion was forgotten when she was. No records exist that can point us to Miramor. And the thought of restoring what was lost, I do not like the sound of that.
Okay. Then what exactly is the Skein of Secrets showing us?
The point to which we must travel to follow Athelia, I assume. Perhaps we will find a portal to her realm.
Alright, well maybe we are gonna get some closure. Alright, it said it was... where exactly? I'm just gonna teleport out of town, I guess.
Yeah!
Just teleport here, I guess. And then see where we can teleport from here. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Go there. Let's make sure we're tracking the right thing. Oh yeah, let me see how much of the zone stuff we've done. Oh no, it says 4 out of 5. So maybe maybe we are gonna fight like Athelia or something. That'd be cool.
We can use this.
Alright, there's something over here. Alright, looks like I need to go back. I jumped off too soon. Use the abolisher.
I sense an anomaly here, Foxy. This is what the Skane wanted us to find.
A portal to
recently
Fargrave.
used by Athelia and reopened.
Where's Fargrave at? I don't remember where that's at in the world of Tamriel. Or it's like an Oblivion realm or something.
Curious. This is Fargrave. Did Athelia come this way to make use of the celestial palanquin? The portal deposited us in the demiplane of Fargrave. It is a realm without a prince that serves as a crossroad through Oblivion.
Oh yeah, I remember
1,000
this
doors
place. This
lead in
is
and out of
one of
Fargrave.
the areas in
Or so it is said.
the DLC with Marin's
But the
Dagon.
fate of Baragon and the Tribune concerns me.
Alright, I've been there. I've been in Fargrave before.
I am not surprised. Many who travel the plains pass through Fargrave. I do not recognize this quarter of the city, though. Nor can I explain what happened to our allies. Perhaps it was some effect of Athelia's presence.
What do you mean?
The Shardborn are here in force. And in my previous visits, I never saw anything like those crystalline growths ahead. I think Athelia reshaped this part of Fargrave when she came this way, which may have affected our...
I wonder if,
portal
like,
too.
Fargrave was her realm at one point.
That is one possibility. But another occurs to me now. The true origins of Fargrave are lost. You said Athelia intended to return home. I wonder if this was her realm before she was forgotten.
Yeah, I just fucking said that. Alright, you think Fargrave is Miramore?
A mere conjecture. But if this lost quarter of Fargrave was once part of Athelia's realm, it has fallen into ruin during her long absence. We will not find our allies or the answers we seek standing here. Let us continue.
Alright, man, I've just fucking called it.
Let the threads of fate restore your strength.
Get rid of all these stinky Daedra.
These crystals definitely signal Athelia's presence. See where they lead.
Make better choices.
The current of fate shall revitalize.
Alright, do we just continue this way? It seems that way.
Feel the current of fate flow through you.
The crystal grows more prominent, as if Miramore follows it.
I have no idea where exactly we're supposed to go. Just gonna go this way, I think.
That door, Foxy. I believe that is our way forward.
Alright, follow the crystal path.
Beware! Shard Marshal Vargas is above you.
That's the Shard Marshal. I wonder if we can fight him.
In the very heart of our power, I banish you to the many paths, never to return.
Oh shit.
Vargas banished our allies into the many paths. He took everything I had just to shield us. Baragon and Tribuna Leia are beyond our help for now. I am sorry, Proxy. I tried to shield our companions, but I could not. It took all the strength I could muster to prevent us from being banished along with them. It seems Shard Marshal Vargas is much more powerful than when we last faced her.
Alright, Shard Marshal Vargas said she banished Baragon and Tribuna Leia to the many paths.
Yes. Baragon and Tribuna Leia ceased to be real to us, and became real somewhere else. That is the nature of the many paths, and a terrifying example of how the ability to navigate them can be misused.
Can we use the Lamp of Clarity to find them?
Perhaps, but only if we can find a point of connection in this plane. Shard Marshal Vargas must have hurled our allies through physical distance, as well as beyond this reality.
Alright, where are Baragon and Tribuna Leia then?
They are someplace else. The many paths lead to different possibilities, different realities. There is no way to know where Vargas sent them. Our best bet is to continue on. Perhaps we shall locate a connection with a lamp.
Alright, well, we'll do that then.
The threads of fate surrounding Vargas are internal. Something significant must be. Let the threads of fate restore your strength.
There's a dude hiding behind the thing there.
A lingering memory. Use the echo, Proxy.
Your wanderings are futile, Dwarfsman. What you seek is here. The loom of the untraveled world. I have no idea what it is, but I am certain it's important.
You can stare at the sealed portal until you go mad, Vargas. I go in search of my missing memories.
The memory of Torvasard and Vargas before they recovered what had been forgotten. I almost feel sorry for Athelia's scions. To exist for millennia, tormented by the sense they were missing something, and could not find their purpose. The loom of the untraveled road. That must be the loom Athelia spoke of in Miscarcant.
Alright, so even before she remembered why, Shard Marshal Vargas was drawn to this place.
Indeed. Clearly the loom of the untraveled road is an apparatus of great importance. Vargas forgot what it was, yet its existence never ceased to gnaw at her. This is where Athelia's trail has been leading us. We must find a way to follow.
Alright, how do we do that then?
Perhaps there is something more here than our mortal senses can perceive. In this reality, the archway and mirrors have long since lost their power. But in the many paths, that might not be so. Use the Lamp of Clarity, Proxy.
Alright. Lamp of Clarity.
A dormant portal. Proxy, we must find a way to activate it.
Okay. And just activate these?
I think the order of the symbols is important, Proxy.
I gotta do this in a certain order. Alright, that one's first. It's not that one. Nope. Okay, so it's this one. Go here. Do we go here? Yep. Okay, we figured it out.
Well done. The dormant portal has awakened. I am curious to see the loom of which Athelia spoke.
So where are we now?
this another isolated section of Fargrim, or a separate dimension within the place?
Let fate renew your vigor, Proxy.
Zooming on through.
Proxy, look. Another memory. Use the echo mirror.
That's a dragonfly. I can just catch it. Alright, let's use the thing on it.
My loom of the untraveled road fills this place. From its core, I can break the shackles of fate, undo mistakes, unlock possibilities, create new histories.
Athelia can use the loom to change history. That is how she will restore what was lost.
It's magnificent. But won't some princes see it as a threat?
A threat? This is a gift. The gift of unconstrained choice. The loom will weave a new story for every being. What they choose to be true. All shall benefit.
A wonderful gift indeed, my prince.
Athelia and Vargas have reached the loom's core. We must reach them before they destroy the reality we know.
Can I just jump down here? No. Do I go this way? Yeah, I have to go this way.
And that's done.
That great skeleton above is one of the bearers of Fargrim. Athelia's changed to its mirror or reflection.
The current of fate shall revitalize you. Let the threads of fate restore your strength.
Guys they look like kind of like a person, but they also kind of look like a scorpion to me. Made out of like crystal.
Do you see the arches before us? I think they mark the doorway to the next part of the loop. I am not sure how to proceed, and we have no time to wander aimlessly. Proxy, are you injured?
I don't think so.
I am surprised you were not injured, Proxy. Unrolling the skein of secrets appeared to precipitate a reciprocal paroxysm that is, it triggered a backlash, as I am sure you noticed.
Something blocked me from using the skein of secrets.
Indeed. And whatever caused that also completely drained the skein's power. Perhaps Athelia protected the loom of the untraveled road against the influences of her rival princes. Or is this some property of the loom itself?
Athelia protected the loom how?
I cannot say. Daedric princes are supreme within their own realms. The longer we are delayed, the stronger Athelia grows. In fact, the next defense we trigger may be more dangerous. I do not think it would be wise to use Abolisher here.
Okay, so what should we do?
I have witnessed enough of Athelia's realm to feel the power flowing through it. I believe I can use my portal magic to proceed deeper into the loom, perhaps even reach its core. As long as Athelia does not sense our approach, we should be fine.
Alright. Open up a portal then.
Hurry now. The portal I opened should carry us as far as the...
Athelia does not wish to be disturbed. Rot in the very prison that held.
This is how it must be, Athelia.
She trapped us in Athelia's
For
prison.
the sake of reality,
I feel memory.
you cannot walk free.
You cannot contain me forever, Mora. In time, I will escape this cell.
No fate that I foresee results in your freedom. I am sorry, Athelia, but I do this to preserve reality.
Hermaeus Mora could not predict what he could not perceive. Athelia's scions, the unseen. Come, we must find a way to escape.
Alright.
I sense some. The lamp still functions, and it revealed a path. We should follow its guidance.
Oh, that's cool. Alright, well let's make our way through. Oh, there's Baragon.
Is that Baragon?
Shard Marshal Vargas. These...
If there is no escape by the road Baragon followed, we must continue on. Lead the way.
We still need to find the Tribune.
Let's face renew your vigor, Proxy.
We have an accord.
Can you hear me? Get me out of here!
Here we go.
I thought
Now
I
we can
was
escape
never
the
going
prison.
to get out of there.
Look, the lamp. It works. At least the Voyager appears on.
So where is this going to take us now?
In the name of all the divines is that thing?
Now I can undo my long imprisonment. Make him
I'm with you, cohort.
which the princes and I would
Unlucky for Athelia, I am a fucking PC. I am a player character, and therefore I am the only one who has a chance of Let's continue. Oh, cool, we got a companion hat that we can give the
Athelia
follower.
has not yet activated the loom. We can quickly
I need some tea.
Load up. Yeah, okay, there it goes. Alright, gonna just jump down here. So we're fighting. We're fighting this guy.
Now, give them no quarter!
defeat Shard Marshal Vargas so we can reach the loop.
To destroy the portal!
Blown up that one. Let's go after this one now. Okay, there we go, good.
Abolish her against me!
Where'd she teleport off to? Oh no, she's doing that stupid invincibility shit. the invincibility thing again. Hopefully not. It's kind of an annoying fight because... Oh no, she's just going Super Saiyan. Okay. I'd rather deal with that than having her bullshit again. There we go, she's dead. Did we do it? Have to blow it up
My loom! Such terrible power!
It's destroyed, my prince. We must leave this place.
I am the last tomorrow, the Unweaver. I am filled with the power of the many paths. Come to the side away!
Did it, friend. But what's happening to Athelia?
Athelia has become... something else.
Abolisher is depleted, but it did its job. The loom has been destroyed. I shall open an exit. Let us leave this place.
Alright, let's go back to Skingrad. Where are we now? We just gotta go up here.
Good to see you, comrade. Theragon's waiting for you in the relic room.
Hello, friend. Put the relics in the case, please. I'm not sure I want to keep those in my house forever. I know losing the use of the relics is bad, but at least we destroyed the loom and stopped Athelia from changing our reality. You know, I can't even conceive of what that actually means. But now that we're back in Westweald, on to local matters.
Alright, what was that about local matters?
I convinced Count Calantius and Greenspeaker Derelith to sit down and talk. They're finally ready to discuss stabilizing relations between Skingrad and Vashabar. I offered my home as a private venue for their meeting. They also want to speak to you.
Alright, the Count and the Greenspeaker want to talk to me.
Don't look so surprised. You're a hero. You brought down Nantharion and defeated Shard Marshal Vargas. Yes, there are Recollection and Shard-born stragglers to deal with, but you earned the trust of both Wood Elves and the Colovians through your actions.
Alright. I'll talk to Count Calantius and Greenspeaker Derelith.
They're waiting for you out in the...
Alright. Wasn't Emperor Valerius, or he wasn't the Emperor for very long, but... wasn't he the Count of Skingrad? The prophet, or whatever his name is in the main story?
Traveler, we hope to see you here. I'm told you killed King Nantharion beneath Vashabar's very roots. I know he had to be stopped, yet the tragedy will haunt me. He started with a great vision before he wandered onto dark paths.
Are you the leader of Vashabar now?
Vashabar is done with kings, but I can speak for the people of Dawnwood. It falls to me to make good on the obligation
How will you do
you
that?
and
Blah, blah,
Tribune
blah,
Alea.
blah. Okay.
Tribune Alea has spoken at length about you and enthralled me with tales of your exploits on behalf of Westweald. And to think you're not even a native of Skingrad or Vashabar. I hope it isn't too late for us to learn something from your example.
Alright, too late? What do you mean?
It will not be easy to overcome the distrust the Recollection sowed between Colovians and Wood Elves. But thanks to your valiant defense of Westweald, I think I can convince my people to see the opportunities here, not just the
I mean, if it
threats.
were up to me, I'd kick the Wood Elves out, but that's just me. They kind of invaded on your territory. So what, you want the Wood Elves of Vashabar to stay?
For my part, yes. Of course, I must persuade some nobles and landowners to part with abandoned estates they can no longer return to. But I want to see the new forest held by allies of Skingrad, not left empty to be overrun by monsters and outlaws.
Alright, what happens next?
I spend a lot of coin to buy land. And with that land, I secure a treaty of cooperation with our new neighbors. I thank you, hero. You aided Westweald in our time of need. Wherever your journey leads next, Skingrad is forever in your debt.
Okay.
Nantharian betrayed all we hold sacred, Count Calantius. And he has paid for his crimes with his life.
I want no war with Vashavar, but Nantharian left Ostamir in ruins and killed our people.
We cannot return Dawnwood to the seed it sprang from, but we too seek peace. We shall do everything we can to prove ourselves friends and allies to the Weald.
Alright.
Through all we faced, it wasn't until I was lost in the many paths that I realized the true danger to the Weald. I think you saved everything when you destroyed the loom of the untraveled road. Of course, Ethelia is still out there, somewhere.
And Toversard, and so is Toversard, but did you see how Ethelia transformed when she absorbed the power from the loom?
That's tomorrow's problem, friend. You stopped the recollection, and you held back the forces of Miramor. The people of Westweald can handle what's left of Ethelia's servants. We're free to find our own way forward now. Thanks to you.
Alright.
We saved Westweald.
Well, that's
and
it. We
preserved
did it all.
history. But Prince Ethelia still roams free.
Alright, you have like dailies now?
It seems we go...
Doomed. Mortal reality itself is threatened.
Ah, shit, there's more?
Mortal, something's wrong. Hermaeus Mora senses fates, futures, winking out of existence. Potentials he predicted that will never be. I feel these instabilities rippling across reality. This must be Ethelia's doing, but we need to be certain.
What do you mean, instabilities?
Instabilities! Places where the threads of fate fray and shred. And it's getting worse. I sense one forming in Westweald even now. I suggest
Alright,
before we
suggest?
haven't you realized
Let's
the
go,
relics are
then.
this way, gathering dust on the tiny mortal's wall. Now that you have the relics, I suppose I must open a portal to the instability.
Oh,
This
okay.
way, mortals.
Portal to instability. Where to take me all the way over here.
It was awful. Like the world ripped open. Like a tear. We were foraging in Pharaoh's cavern.
Fate connected to that mortal was shredded. We should...
I thought we were all done. There's more?
A tear in the fabric of reality. Not only have the threads of fate been parted,
I think I know what's
piece of
happening here.
existence has been
Let's
destroyed. An unexpected
What started as
reaction.
instabilities in the threads of fate have become tears in the fabric of reality itself. The Great Eye's worst fears have come to pass. I'm saying that before I returned to get you in Laramil, I examined a number of these instabilities. Some in the Telvanni Peninsula, even a few in Apocrypha. If they all grow into these reality tears, well, we're all doomed is an understatement. Now you doubt my expertise? Look, we only detected these instabilities because of their effect on nearby threads of fate. And that reality
Alright, I just want to hurry this
We
up.
shall send Gadain, Baragon,
So, I gotta
and Tribuna Maya to
restore
assist you,
the
Proxy.
relics now?
Meet us at Baragon's townhouse when you have restored the relics. And if you would.
Alright, well, where does it want me to go first? Apparently I have some mail as well. I sold some stuff. Okay. Neat. The first one was over here, I guess? I don't know, let's go to the closest, what do you call it? Way shrine, and go to where we need to go.
You drive this thing.
Come, little ones. Whisper to me the secret.
so where's the first one at again? It's right around here, across the water. Make sure I track that. I'm gonna put our marker there at the very least. Oh, I might just die here. Oh, no, I came close to dying though. Alright, this is gonna take me back into a dungeon.
Over here, comrade. The The Wildburn was not kind to this place. Let's locate the shrine, but remain vigilant.
Okay, I gotta find a shrine of Azura.
Ah, time for tea then. To Apocrypha with you. Hostilities ended. Now, to relax.
I'm just kind of confused. I'm just gonna hug the wall here. Maybe that will get me to where I need to go, hopefully.
Time for tea then. A divergence point.
Just a little bit concerned it's not gonna take me there, though. Yeah, I don't think it is. Let me go the other way. That's frustrating. Maybe I gotta hug the wall this way. So confusing. Okay, here we go. We can get up this way. Maybe not. Okay, well that doesn't lead us to where we need to go either. Okay. Damn. Alright, well I'll just continue going the way I was going then. Maybe it's gonna lead to like a cave or something, and then that will lead me to where I need to go up top. One can only hope.
Any more? I need some tea.
Looks like there's something here. Get rid of these bears. Need to get on top of here somehow. Lead me up top to the building. If I go around this way. Yeah, here we go. Cut through here. Hopefully that will lead us on top of the hill right here. Here we go.
The Shrine of Azura should be just up ahead.
I don't remember the Shrine of Azura here though. I remember it being more closer to where Bruma is, I think. Or I remember it's like in a snowy area in the movie. Unless this is like just a different Shrine of Azura. This is where the Sky Shard was. Can I go through here? Yeah, okay. Should be just over here, right? Yep, there it is.
The Shrine of Azura. Hold the lamp close, and let's see if this works. The Lamp of Clarity looks restored to me.
Okay. Well, now we need to restore another artifact. We got 2 more relics we gotta restore. Climb down. Is that on the bottom floor here? What's in here? It just leads outside. Does it? I don't know where this led. It's just taking me outside again. That's weird.
I just heard the news. King Nantharian was killed.
Start of another fine day.
Alright, well, where's the next one at? Let me see my journal. This wants us to go... Oh, it wants us to go to Apocrypha. Okay. Well, that's really far away. Let's just travel there through the Way Shrine. It wants us to go here. we got another dungeon we gotta go through. I hope not all 3 of these are just dungeons. That'd be kind of annoying to have to slog through all of it. It's like I might as well just complete the story now, though, because I have a feeling we're close to being
this way,
done.
Friend. It's good.
Okay, it's not. At least it's not all the way at the ass end of nowhere in the dungeon.
Fathom's Drift. Imagine the horrors that watched upon its shore.
Alright, let me go this way.
Laramil's amulet can protect us both. Get close, stand close and let me shield you.
Are we close? We're almost there. Gotta go through here. Yep.
Those bolts of cloth.
Alright, this is for Mapala.
Silk
Okay.
that Scroot wanted us to find. Did it work? I think it worked. The relic is restored.
Okay. Well, now we should be able to. I'm assuming the next one is in the Telvanni Peninsula. We'll just teleport here. Leave the tavern. So I guess the gold road thing is part of this whole story arc here is included here. Because I thought it was its own chapter or something, but I guess not. Just travel somewhere outside the city and we'll figure out where we gotta go then. So where do you want me to go, game? I can't really tell where it wants me to go. Alright, well maybe we can just see this way. No, okay, it's right here, apparently. I really don't, I still don't know where it wants me to go. Damn. Let's try and, it's the egg mine. Oh, that's right here. Okay.
Ow! Oh, ow!
That'll take me to Westwell. I don't want to do that. I don't know why it's not. Yeah, it said it was in the egg mine, but the quest objective isn't.
Let's see what we can learn here.
Story of the
You made
Abolisher.
it. I was worried. Larry.
I don't know how I was supposed to figure that out. without just
Armor always
having
make me uncomfortable.
and show me where on the map it's located. Alright, so find Boethius Forge. Getting a bunch of script jelly. I think you can use script jelly to make invisibility potions. I think that was one of the effects that script jelly has. I know spider eggs has the trait on it.
Oh, should be around here somewhere.
The forge at here.
That's the forge. Ever notice that no matter how ancient, Daedric stuff never really changes? Anyway, dip a polisher into the hot coals. Cracked acorns! Look at a polisher. It surges with power again.
Okay, so I gotta talk to Torvisard now. Where's he
Lower
at?
your weapons. I only want to talk. I see you are still at the beck and call of the lying Prince of Fate. I do not seek to be your enemy, mortal. Before we irreversibly cross a threshold from which there is no return, I would reach an understanding between us.
Alright, reality is in danger, Torvisard. Your prince is creating tears in the fabric of existence.
Existence? You speak of it as though it was sacrosanct. But my prince was locked away and erased from existence by your smug and sanctimonious patron, forgotten by all. I fixed that, but when we tried to restore our realm, our home, you opposed us.
You and Athelia were gonna change history.
No different from what Mora and the other princes did in that distant millennium. Think of what could have been accomplished had not the Prince of Parts been vanquished from history. Do you not see? Just stand aside and let events flow as they may.
I can't let you do that, though.
As I feared. Hermaeus Mora sees so much, but has blinded you. I respect you, mortal. Do what you must, and I shall do the same.
Alright, goodbye. Alright, well, let's go back to the townhouse that is in Skingrad.
But you mortals are not.
Okay. We got all the things restored. Wonder what is next.
I just heard the news. King Nantharian was killed, defeated by the Legion's mercenary.
I can... With the 3 relics that were once used to imprison Athelia.
Alright, blah 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 blah.
This portal will take us to Fargrave.
Watch yourselves. Who knows what dangers still lurk near the loom?
The loom of the untraveled road lies ahead of us. Stay alert for any of Miramore's Daedra.
Alright, can I go through here? That takes us back to the Westworld. I definitely don't want to go there.
Oh.
Okay, these are enemies. Alright.
Space, restore your strength. Taint of Miramore remains strong here. The loom, even destroyed, it radiates power. Think fast because once the sense feeling is blind. The path to the loom is below us. I shall open the way down.
Alright, well, thank you. And there's the portal to the thing again.
The gate to the loom is still open.
I mean, are we gonna fight Athelia here again? I'm assuming we're gonna fight maybe her other Daedra or something. Or maybe her as well.
By the ancestors, look at this place. I remember when the walls of the necropolis were my entire world.
Tread carefully, Gadain. I prefer
Let's
not to see
go
any
around the
harm
long
before
way, because I have a feeling if I
still
jump
have the
down, it's
amulet
gonna
you gave
be
to keep me safe.
too far a
I couldn't
drop.
bear to part with it.
I am glad it has been helpful, and that you still have it. More than I can say. The loom of the untraveled road, damage beyond repair, still impressive. Use the Ecomere and see what memories remain.
Damn them! Very well. If I cannot restore Miramore, I will create a new realm upon the festering corpse of Apocrypha.
Apocrypha? Proxy, we must talk.
Okay, she's gonna take it out on Hermaeus Mora.
The power Athelia absorbed when you destroyed the loom. It has turned her into the very monster Hermaeus Mora foresaw. And now she plans to challenge him and take Apocrypha for herself. I fear we may not be able to change these spiraling fates.
Why does everyone keep saying Daedra can't change? Didn't we see Athelia change?
Change does not come naturally to the Daedric princes. Not like it does for mortals. That is why the one who knows sought you out. You are correct about the change. But that was the result of untold power, not a conscious effort.
What about Athelius? I met on a mini paths. They were each different from each other.
The result of the way events played out in those other realities, I suspect. Daedric princes have no experience with the constant evolution and transformation of mortals. They are eternal, and have no point of reference.
Alright, well, let's just go to the next area
at
then.
Aragon's townhouse. Let us return there at once.
Alright, you gonna open a portal for us? Yep, okay.
Everyone's back. Great. And I don't see anyone carrying anything that gets us closer to saving. I've been doing It's very.
I wanna go fight stuff.
Ruins? They're west of Skingrad.
Then let's not waste time. Let's go get this shard.
Agreed. I'll meet you there.
Said to go somewhere west of Skingrad.
Keep your eyes open for a good tea shop. Always happy to try a new blend.
There's a way shrine. Want to take us? Okay, it's just right over here.
The ruins of Scion lie within this cave. Let's
Alright, let's
proceed
go
with
in there
caution.
then. Powerade real quick. Alright, find the primordial shattered
It says
titan.
the Titan is
Alright.
somewhere in these ruins. I'll accompany our comrade. Baragon, Shurikidane, guard the entrance.
Oh, no. Ain't good. Alright, my inventory is full, so I'm not gonna be able to loot anything. I've been paying attention to that. Oh well. It's not gonna loot anything, I guess. No loot for us. My bags are full. Still loot gold though. Alright, there's a thing here.
Is that a reality tear? It looks as dangerous as Scroot described.
Alright, well I can't do anything with that right now. Take care of that real quick. Gold coins.
I hope Baragon doesn't get bored and decide to follow us. He really wanted to explore these ruins.
Okay, that's a recipe I already know. Okay, I don't need to bother picking that up though. Okay, there's a boss here.
That must be the Titan. Let's destroy it and gather a fragment.
Jump in the portal. No, he has the invincibility shit. Alright, how do I get rid of that on him? Can I just do that maybe? There you go. I mean, is they shatter into multiple fragments? There's like multiple now. At least I got the vampire ability that costs health instead of magicka. The problem is that I don't want to drain my health
fragment of the Titan and we can return to the others.
Friends,
where's the
we need to get
fragment?
out of here. Tears are opening up throughout the ruins. We barely made it here to warn you.
Fragment.
What's happened?
I warned you against interfering, mortal, but you refused to
I
heed
don't
me.
fucking care.
A reality tear? How fortuitous. Let this be the end of fate's chosen.
Friend, look out!
Curate Gadain. He's gone.
Mourn later. We must get this fragment back to the others.
Alright. I'm gonna need to deconstruct all the stuff I picked up. No. So, we'll travel to Solitude and do that. It wants us to go to the townhouse, right? Alright, well, let me go to Solitude real quick. Just to get rid of all the garbage we have.
If we must.
There you are.
Alright, I probably have some ornate stuff to sell as well. I do. Nice. Bunch of trash items as well. Something there. Strap. Gonna deconstruct everything. Normally I'd sell the intricates, but I just want to hurry up. Do the clothing station. And I probably have some glyphs to disenchant as well. So I have a lot of them. There we go. I have a lot more room in my inventory now. Now let's go back to Skingrad. Alright. Way shrine. Bada boom, bada bing.
I just heard the news. King Nanther.
Oh, they're just up the stairs here.
Maybe? Nothing like this has ever been attempted.
It has to work, Screw. There are no other options. Ah, here comes our proxy. Where is Gadain?
He's dead.
I see you and our allies have returned safely with a fragment of the
Fell
mirror.
into the tear.
That cannot be. He had my amulet. And you,
Alright.
I understand.
Let's talk to Scrut.
Mortals die. That's literally the... No.
Scrooge is correct. This falls to you and me, Proxy. Place the fragment in the center of the ritual circle.
Do that.
Excellent. Now place Abolisher, the Lamp of Clarity, and the Skein of Secrets around the fragment. Now, join your power to mine, and we shall align the threads of fate with the ritual. It is done. We have created a mirror of truth.
What's the mirror of truth do?
Maybe we do have a chance.
Come, Proxy. We must speak. Despite the loss of Curate Cadane, you recovered a fragment filled with the essence of Miramore, and we successfully created a new relic, the Mirror of Truth. A time to mourn shall come later, provided we stop Athelia and reality survives.
Alright, yeah, let's finish this.
Yes, he most definitely.
Alright.
Athelia, gather the relics, Proxy.
Astounding.
We should have need of them.
Congratulations.
Alright, so we need the relics. So I thought they were made to, they were used to make the mirror.
I shall open a portal to Apocrypha. Once there, use the skein and let us see if we can pick up Athelia's trail.
I just get a level up? No, I didn't. Okay.
Use the skein and let us see if it can pick up Athelia's trail.
Alright.
That path leads to the forbidden parts of the realm.
Another way to reach the Mythos, perhaps. Hermaeus Mora's private sanctum.
Reality tears here in Apocrypha. Go on ahead and I'll see if I can do anything to slow them down.
Okay, so follow the trail. We're supposed to go through here. Keep on getting these stupid notifications.
The skein leads us to that cave, Proxy. I have heard whispers of paths such as this. They can be found throughout Apocrypha.
Hurry, mortals.
Press on, Proxy.
Athelia and her scion have breached my private sanctum. Enter the Mythos and aid the one who knows.
The one who knows needs us, Proxy.
Oh, let's go save Hermaeus Mora. It's the Mythos. Okay.
Just like at the Loom, Mora could not portal us closer to the energy now contained in Athelia. Look what her very presence does to
Oh,
Apocrypha.
that's a lurker. It's on our side. I'm not used to lurkers being on our side. I'm used to fighting them in Skyrim.
How many wounds in reality? A dead end. But the path should continue. The light of the lamp unveiled the way. Keep going, Proxy. What havoc these changes must be wreaking in Apocrypha's core. Another dead end. Clarity's light reveals the unseen. Let us continue.
Alright. No, that was... Those are just a couple of Daedra. Okay. zombies. It's not good for vampires.
I think we need the lamp's light again. A portal. Careful. I do not expect anything good to emerge.
Alright, so we're gonna use a abolisher for again, right?
The portal gathers energy from each foe you fell. The portal is damaged. Gather more energy and do it again. I feel rising.
There we go.
The portal is closing.
Time to move on.
Remember Abolish's power should we encounter more of these Miramore portals.
Now to relax.
Alright, I think we just need to go
That
here.
door bears the marks of Miriam. Maybe we'll offer a clue.
In his sanctum. I will transform this realm and make it his tomb. Set wards in place, my son. Fate's minions must not be allowed to interfere.
Yes, my prince. None shall find the wards.
We must locate those hidden. The skein indicates that the wards are somewhere above. Look for a passage leading up.
So is it up here? I can... Oh, can get through there. This way? It must be this way.
The aesthetics but they do not belong in Apocrypha.
Stairs here. Companion's restoration staff. Need to destroy.
That must be one of the wards. Well done. Let us find the next one.
Okay. How do I get across there, though? Maybe by just going around here, maybe? Okay, I'm glad I didn't jump down, because that would have just slowed me down by a lot.
Another ward. Destroy it. Good work, Proxy.
Okay, can I jump down here? Oh, good.
With the wards destroyed, the way into Hermaeus Mora's private sanctum should be open now.
Yep, let's go in there now.
There. Athelia and Torvason.
You have become
What have they
the
done to
very threat I foresaw, Athelia.
Only a threat to you, Mora.
Can you not see? Reality collapses around you as fate's threads unravel.
Your reality, Fatesia, not mine. Witness the ascension of the Prince of Paths to her rightful place of power. Keep
Alright.
draining more style. I will
Alright,
deal
well, let's
with
kick
his
the crap out of this bitch.
I am the Unleader. I am the dark tomorrow. I am the last path you will ever walk.
Here now.
Increase your mobility.
Warriors of Miramor, defend your prince!
So far, not that hard. Just doing the stupid shit with the portals. No. This is true. Say it ain't so. Other one. Come back down
what was lost, mortal. I must.
Make better choices.
The Mary Sue's of stage friends.
No! I cannot be undone by a mortal!
Over here, Proxy. Use the mirror of truth.
Alright, let's use the mirror.
I'll give you notes later, cohort.
What did I see? Mortal, tell me what this means.
It means you're dumb. Just a dumb bitch.
Mirror. It showed me the truth. I have become the monster that Mora predicted. And I remember. I saw it too. As Mora sealed my prison all those eons ago, I realized at the end he was right. I am the last tomorrow.
What does that mean, the last tomorrow?
It was what Mora saw when he examined my threads of fate. That I would become the Unweaver, the destroyer of reality. In that last moment, as the door to my prison slammed shut and my memories frayed, I saw it too. But it was too late.
Alright, why was it too late?
Because I had already set the compulsion in Torvasad's mind. I had already unspooled the thread to freedom. Now your actions have brought me a moment of clarity. But it will not last. Already I feel the power, the madness reasserting itself.
But you saw the truth. You know what happened. You can change.
A nice thought. But I am Daedra. I cannot change. And once the madness comes upon me, I doubt you will be able to contain me again. Forgotten memories and near limitless power blinded me. It led us exactly to the moment in time Mora feared.
Alright, can't you simply surrender?
Not while the power of the loom and the energy I took from Hermaeus Mora flows through me. I must shed this power once and for all. Only then can the growing madness be quelled.
Alright, if you can shed the power, do it now.
Hermaeus Mora, you were right. I am a danger to fate and reality. Let me return what is rightfully yours.
Abandoning our sacred quest. No! We are too close. I claim the power. I will finish this.
Alright, do I have to fight him now?
This slighted form, it seems we are fated to battle. Face me, mortal.
I never liked you anyway.
Try my patience.
Now he's gonna make a bunch of copies and dump. A lot of HP for the amount of damage we do now with this set. It's like only about halfway to being dead. Another portal I gotta jump in. Alright, there we go. So this one.
Lend your might to Fate's truth.
I have a feeling this is probably the last portal thing I'm gonna do. Oh no, it's become huge.
And the master of fate.
Assuming I gotta kill these things. Freaking laser beams are chasing me. Thought maybe I could use the mirror again. Another green sparkle there, but who knows. Okay, I can attack him now. Also, okay, he did another bubble. He's vulnerable again. Definitely his ass.
created my scions to save me from a fate I finally accepted. Though I had forgotten until you reminded me.
No, my prince. I am Dremora. I am eternal. I will reform and complete the task you set before me.
Such is the nature of Daedra. Never changing, never growing. I return your power to you, Mora. And I disperse mine into the void. And Torvasad, my most faithful. I consign your essence to nothingness, never to return. Be at peace. At last. Poor Torvasad, blinded by a compulsion I never should have bestowed.
Fate's Chosen has accomplished the tasks I set before them. Now, let us enter the portal and conclude this heinous business. Your prison awaits, Ethelia.
Alright, let's get out of here. Where's it gonna poop me out at?
It is time to resume your imprisonment.
To what end? As long as I remain in this reality, the threat I pose persists. My power will always find a way to return to me. Such is the nature of our princely dispositions.
The threads of fate agree with you, but what choice do we have? You are Daedra, immortal, forever. I see no other path before us.
Our natures confound us. We need a different perspective. One you so elegantly provided. Mortal, let us speak.
Alright, what do you want to talk about?
My very nature makes returning me to prison a temporary reprieve at best. My power will always find a way back to me. And with it, the threat of the madness that overcomes me and can unravel reality. Mortal, talk with me more about change.
Alright, mortals change all the time, and we saw different versions of you on the many paths.
Yes, my reflections. When we walked the many paths at the Outcast Inn, we visited realities where things had gone another way. I am different in those realities. But that is not choice. That is consequence. The aftermath of alternate events.
Do the many paths only lead to alternate realities?
The many paths lead everywhere. Other places, other possibilities, parallel realities. You can go anywhere. If you can just find the path.
If the threat to reality comes from your power, what about some place where there is no power?
No power? A path where Daedra and Magicka do not exist? It would need to be a place where my Daedric power held no sway and could gain no foothold. I feel the tendrils of my discarded power searching, reaching toward me. We must hurry, mortal.
Is such a path possible? What would we need to do to make that happen?
Indeed. Hermaeus Mora can find an acceptable path, and I can show him how to open the way. And then we would need you to use Abolisher. To destroy the path, so that I could never return to this reality. Ask Mora if this will suffice.
Okay, well, we'll do that.
Speak, Fate's Chosen. You are deep in conversation with the Prince of Paths. What do your mortal eyes see that elude my Daedric senses?
Since prison is a temporary solution at best, why don't you send Ethelia down a different path?
A path that is better than the solution I devised so long ago. Inconceivable. Do not overstep your bounds, mortal.
Isn't that why you chose Immortal to help you? Because we see things differently from you.
Do not use my own words against me. Still, you are correct in that regard. Very well chosen of fate. What do you suggest we do with Ethelia to preserve our reality?
Ethelia can find a distant reality without Magica where she would have no power and pose no harm.
Leave this reality for a realm where she would have no access to her Daedric power? I had not considered that. I would need to confirm that the reality guarantees our safety, but how will we make certain that she would indeed be exiled forever?
You find a path, Ethelia shows you how to open the way, then I destroy the path with the Abolisher.
What say you, Prince of Paths? Will you accept eternal banishment in a realm where your power does not exist?
I accept that fate, Hermaeus Mora.
Then, allow me to turn my gaze upon the many paths to find a worthy reality.
And allow me to show you how to open that path, while I still have the will to do so.
Alright, hop on through.
Portal, Mora.
Yeet.
Now.
Wait! We lost a good friend to one of the reality tears. Is there anything that...
The tears were not my creation, only an effect of my passing. All I can offer is this wisdom to ease your mind. Now, you have shown we who are called Daedric princes that there are always possibilities, even for us. Farewell.
Just fucking kick her into the portal.
Has walked the path to her exile. Take Boethiah's blade and destroy the portal. Cut off the path so that she may never return.
Alright. Let's retcon her out of existence. He never appears in any other Elder Scrolls game.
Leave this place, mortals, and understand that you go with the gratitude of the one who knows.
Alright, later. Okay.
Ethelia is gone, no longer a threat. But Proxy, we should speak.
Alright, what do you want?
It appears we have done it, Proxy. Ethelia is no longer a threat to our reality. Your solution was not what I expected, and even Hermaeus Mora was surprised. But I suppose that was why he selected you as Fate's chosen in the first place.
Is it over then? Is our reality safe now?
Ethelia is gone and can never return. But the damage she caused to reality may still be a concern. For the moment, let us reflect on what this victory has cost us. And take this reward in recognition of your efforts. The one who knows insists.
Alright, there we go. We completed all the story.
One last task before your contract expires.
Oh no, there's one more.
Along with everything else.
Damn.
Ethelia exiled, Torvasar defeated, but the danger to existence persists. The tears in the fabric of reality. We need to repair them. How? Now, well,
Let's just
exactly.
fucking go.
One moment, Proxy.
There's more shit. Come on, game.
The plan Scroot has brought us. The relics, Mora's spell, and my magic together shall help you repair reality, Proxy.
Scroot, Tribune, Alea, and I will meet you at the sites, friend.
Alright. Oh no, I gotta go to all the locations where they are. You know, I'd rather just do this. I don't know, I might as well just do it. Repair the reality tears.
Perhaps we can complete a writ or two on our downtime.
There's so much shit to do, man. Right when you think the story's over, there's more. There's the one that was here. Let's grab this one first.
Lost? How can we be lost? We make this trip every year.
Give me a moment to prepare it.
There we go. Just have to swim a little bit. Where I wish I was an Argonian, is for when you have to get into the water.
Here,
Increased
comrade.
swim
This is
speed.
the spot Scroot indicated.
Are there any enemies here? I hope not. Wouldn't make any sense if there were. Pretty much dealt with everything.
I'll never get used to those tears in the air. Place the lamp of... Now use the spell scroll Scroot provided to release the lamp's energy. Look! The tear! It's closing! I think it worked, comrade!
There we go. That's 1 out of the 3. Where's the next one at? We'll just travel there real fast. It's in the Telvanni Peninsula. It's right over there. Just fast travel to the Way Shrine.
We can't take a portal?
I wish we could just portal right to our objective. There's the Way Shrine here. Or not the Way Shrine, we're looking for the tear in reality.
Here, friend. This is the cave Scroot indicated. A reality tear. I hate those things. Now use Scroot's spell scroll.
There we go. And that's the
I think
second
that did
one.
I much prefer the space of...
Where's the next one at? I'm assuming, yeah, it's in Apocrypha. I'm gonna take the Way Shrine there, cause 900 gold to teleport's a lot. And it's too much for me.
We can't take a portal.
Where's this one at? It's right over here. I wonder if you can do the like fix the tears in any order that you want.
Yeah.
Okay, I can jump down here. I wasn't sure if it was like a bottomless pit into the void.
Come, mortal. Let's finish this so I can get back to my... placed a skein of secrets near the reality tear. Now, use the spell scroll to release the relic's energy. It actually worked. That's the last of the relics.
Just gotta return to the townhouse now.
It feels glorious. Let's return to Baragon's and check in with Laramel.
Alright.
Fighting chance.
I mean, really the only stuff I have left to do now is Craglorn as far as story goes. But I'm gonna do that off camera, probably. Like I said before.
Comrade, Baragon waits for you upstairs on the balcony. Go talk to him.
The hero of the moment. Come speak with me when you can. I'm glad you're back, friend. Most certainly.
There we go, I can talk to the others.
Not permanent.
But I don't really care that much.
Hermaeus Mora demands an audience
It was
to
Melvin
finish talking in
Outpost.
reality.
I thought it was the Prophet
This
for him
portal
on
will
that.
take you to him.
When you are ready, I shall accompany you, Proxy.
I suggest you speak to whoever you wish before
I don't want to
entering
talk
the
to anyone
portal.
else.
Just in the unlikely event that you never.
Alright,
Allow me to talk to Hermaeus Mora first, Proxy.
Okay.
Laramel, I summoned Fate's Chosen. Why are you here?
Pardon the impertinence, but we have done everything you asked. Now I have a request, Prince of Fate. Help me understand what Athelia showed me.
The many paths. You seek the return of the mortal, Gadain. It is within my power to do this for a loyal servant, but there will be a cost. It is done. One day, Laramel, you who are called the Wise, I shall claim my due for this little boon. Be prepared to pay the cost at that time.
I understand. And I accept.
Now, leave us. Chosen of Fate, approach. We will have words.
Alright.
Know that you have done everything I asked of you, and more, Chosen. You far exceeded my considerable expectations. Now, with reality preserved and set right, we have one last matter to deal with.
Oh, what is it?
Athelia, the Prince of Paths, has been exiled from this reality, never to return. Now, I must once more remove her from memory. For the sake of existence, she must once more be forgotten.
You mean everyone will forget everything that happened in Necrom and Westwell?
Not everything. Everyone will remember that the mortal realm was threatened, and that you saved them. What they will not remember is Athelia. Miramore will be one more abandoned Oblivion plane, and the name Athelia will mean nothing.
Will I forget her as well?
No. Consider that my parting gift to you. You and I shall remember Ethelia and her scions, the glory of Miramor, a reality that could have been. Now the contract between us is concluded. Return to your world with the thanks of the one who knows.
Before I go, I have questions.
Despite our vast differences, we do share one trait. Curiosity. Very well. No. Even if you try to remind them, they will not remember. Let my word go forth. Purge Ethelia from every mind in our shared reality, now and for eternity. No glyphics, no repressed memories, just you and I, as the last witnesses to the existence of the Prince of Paths. We were bound by this threat to reality. Now, we share this final secret. Farewell, mortal.
Alright, later. No one remembers what we did. At least when it comes to the Prince of Paths.
Gadain, the one who knows spoke true.
Laramil? Friend? What's going on?
Right.
The last thing I remember, friend, we were exploring an Ayleid ruin, looking for something to stop. The more I try to remember, the less I can recall. What happened to me, my friend?
You fell through a tear in reality. Laramil asked Hermaeus Mora to bring you back.
I did what now? I fell into a pit of some sort? And Hermaeus Mora brought... No matter. Since this seems to be a celebration, I take it we accomplished whatever it was we were up to in that ruin.
Alright, yes, Gadain was... We saved Westworld and all of reality.
Well, that's good. I knew we could do it. Never doubted it for an instant. I'm glad we won, my friend. And that we're all here to celebrate our victory. I see Laramil over there. You should go and talk to him.
Alright.
Friend, I'd like to say a few words about what we accomplished.
One more moment, Baragon. I need to speak. I knew you were special the moment I met you, Proxy. No, you are Proxy no more. You are just my friend. We stopped Vermina and Periite, defeated Torvasad, saved Necrom and Westweald. But I feel there was something else.
You really don't remember Ethelia, Laramil?
Do not tease me with nonsense words, friend. I am just grateful that Gadain has been returned to us, and that the one who knows has given me one more reward to bestow upon you. Now let us allow Baragon to make his speech and celebrate our success.
Alright.
Our journey has reached a suitable...
Everyone, your attention please. Let's celebrate not only our victories, but the heroic actions of our friend here. They defeated the rogue Dremora, Vargas and Torvasad, took down Nantharion, the false king. They saved Westweald, maybe the entire world. So raise a glass and shout a cheer. Thank you, my friend, for always doing what you do best.
Alright, we fucking did it. Nobody remembers the retcon Daedric Prince. That we retconned ourselves. Alright. Well, I think that's it. For today with ESO. I might still stream ESO randomly. I don't know what we'll do though. It might just be me doing it, collecting like Talvar stones or something. Just when I wanna relax or whatnot. But anyways, I will see you guys all later. Have a good one. Goodbye.